Damn it! No, you made me second guess myself. Did I AM and PM mixed? I think it was supposed to be AM. Also, I didn't actually. That's my problem. I said we'd be streaming at 12, but then I didn't reschedule the actual time of it. Maybe I did. I might have messed all this up. But we're streaming now. We have nobody here besides Kat, maybe alone. What's good, guys? I messed up with this whole sequence, but hey, you know, do you expect much less? I probably not. Oh shit, I didn't give you guys your voice. Give me a minute. Oopity boppity. There you go. You guys now have a voice. A lovely one at that. That's going. Let's pull up our chat. How was your guys' afternoon? I don't know why, man. It feels like it's. I don't know why. At 12 p.m. has always felt like not. I don't know why, but it doesn't feel like more. Like, it doesn't feel like the afternoon.
McFlufferkin said, to be fair, 12 a.m. is midnight. 12 p.m. is noon. Yes,
I got yeah. Maybe I should have said 11 a.m. because that I'm sure about. That I know. But I hit myself in my confusion. Also, what the F, Cap? Thank you so much for the thing. You became a member.
Said, what? I am nobody now. How dare you, sir? I can leave if you like.
No!
HMPH.
No. When I say nobody, I mean, I fucked up so bad that our regulars might be like, well, I what? And I'm like, well, shit. But I'm always eternally grateful for good old lone Cat and Fluff, who I usually can count on to be here at any point, which is very sweet. Also, shout out to Cat for going through the trouble of editing that clip so we have a nice designated clip to send people to the Inferno. It's honestly a great way to phrase it. To the Let It Die Inferno clip of us reacting to it last stream.
Catman11234 said, I've been a member for, I think, 3 days-ish. XD.
Oh, damn, I didn't see.
The emotes are cool.
Yeah, I need to make more of them. I think I'm going to have more fun with the emotes now that I can do AI things with and make them how I kind of want, but also accept the chaos that comes with that. Which is they're going to look probably a little scuffed, a little off. Which, hey, beggars can't be choosers. Also, it's just fun to kind of dabble with something kind of weirdly, I'm not sure crave's the right word, or modular, like you can have an effect on it. Also, let me actually increase. This is the only weird thing about listening to like very poppy, loud, boisterous type of sounds, is that like if I turn it up so it's somewhat audible, like that, I have to turn down my headphones, or else I can hear myself think. Is that good? Is that okay? I think it's okay. It's called Summer Night, is this little retro funk we're listening to right now. But ladies and gentlemen, I actually found out something that I deeply yearn for and want, okay? And that's what we're doing today, okay?
Catman11234 said, I figured either Twitch or YouTube, and am never on Twitch to watch you for some reason.
That's fair.
I think the chat is more active here, maybe.
Yes, no, for sure it is. It's also because I don't favoritize chat,
willing
but
to bet like $23, even if with the link to Inferno, they're not going to click on it.
Yeah, they're probably just going to be like, I wanted to come see what you thought about it now, not 3 months ago. And I thought I did actually a pretty good job about, like, calcifying my thoughts. I shit myself at the beginning, and then I find my groove. It's so funny. I was listening to a podcast where a person talked about, like, how certain people handle, like, their quote-unquote anxiety. And I used to have really bad anxiety, like, super bad. Still have a little bit of bad. But I think I've just overcome it by, like, trusting in the fact that, like, I'm always anxious, so I'll always know how to, like, recover. So, like, I'll fuck up, stumble, say a lot of shit. But I trust that I'll like, pick myself back up and, like, start rolling with all the punches. So I always start off better in the middle and end than I do at the beginning. Because at the beginning I'm like, But this is the thing that we're going to be grinding for. I did not know this, and this is what I love about, like, looter shooter games, especially games that have, like, this system of modular loot, but I did not know that this thing could exist. There is a noisy cricket that can summon with a TD or accessory, which the noisy cricket only has, like, 1 or 2 shots anyway. So you shoot the thing, you throw it, it spawns into grenades. I don't know if you can get the best, like, the better equivalent of that, where, like, when you throw it, not only does it spawn grenades, but they home in on people, or something. I don't know. Regardless, it's a fun weapon that could work with R1 build.
Said, I see gotcha in the title. What we doing?
Oh yeah, we also might play some gotcha. I forgot about that. I forgot entirely about that. I seen Lilith and I thought, well, I guess we're playing Borderlands. Right, I said that. Okay, so we might cut halfway through the stream and then catch up on Z's, because Z's is the main thing that we're not sleeping. Is Endless Zero? I'm so behind on every event that I just need to start checking them off the list, even if it's scuffed, even if I barely do it, like I just get B's in all of them. Even though we're sitting on like 30k gems, which is kind of nothing in that game, unfortunately. Because of the RNG of the weapon banner and things like that. But yeah, and also there's a character coming next, which I think we're also going to go with. I think we start with Dark Magic Girl, which I still haven't made a judgment if we're going to go on it yet. But anyways, we're just going to bang out some farms of the one arena with Amon, and he's going to be farming for Rafa, which is really weird, kind of convoluted, but hey, yeah. Hopefully it'll be fun. I haven't actually had a time to like play Amon, and this build for Amon is definitely like better. Oh no. Oh, never mind. Oh, shit. Rafa has gear that Amon needs on his character, but Rafa's also packed. Like, oh no, and his vault's full. Fuck. Well, actually, he might have some vault space. We might be okay. No, I don't think he does. Son of a bitch. Okay, it was this thing. Yeah, the explosive electro thing. Can I send this to my vault? No. Insufficient space. But do I have an SDK thing? I do. Bang. Now we're getting more and more broke. There we go. Okay, good. We've saved ourselves slightly.
Lone
Now we're
Syndicate
getting
said,
the
"I'll
sound.
say Grin. Even though you behind on events, most of them not that long. Probably
Yeah.
finish them in like 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Only like 1 or 2 will take a while.
I banged out the
also,
one.
Grin, you getting Lucia, even if I gotta."
Even if I got a one. Well, I got 30k, so you shouldn't need to intervene. It just depends on how much we're getting our ass kicked. It's kind of always the variable.
McAfrican said if you are planning to get Lucia, Minato, and or Yidhari, don't forget to get Excalibur, as it'll synergize with Rupture agents.
See, I already have a lot of I don't know if it's Rupture or is it the one I got I got the Tiger Girl and I got the like Crow Ink Girl. And I think that's Rupture. So I'm like, will she make that team better? Because that's probably my like most frustrated team right now. It's like I should have a lot of shit going for it. I just don't. I don't have anything that feels good. Whereas finally, dude, my without even the buffs to Sambi, my Sambi's actually feeling pretty good. Finally, I was able to choose the highest clear rate that I had, but maybe just because it's buffs. Also on like the thing of Aftershock, but she felt decent. She felt pretty decent. So that was pretty cool. That was like, okay, there's hope here. There's a chance. Okay. That's all we wanted to swap over. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now we can jump over to Amon. Ba, 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 ba. But that's like a weird journey that I want to go
Said,
on.
Only Yixuan is Rupture currently. Minato will be Fire Rupture, and Yidhari Ice Rupture.
Okay, yes. But, yeah, Yixan is Rupture. Okay, so is she... Am I right in that? I think she's Rupture. I just don't know. There's so many different, like, subcategories now. I think Rupture is the one that I'm thinking of, which is, like, the thing. So she would support the one team that I find is lacking right now, and maybe that'd be a good idea to get her. I don't know. But let us go back to the other
Lone
place.
Syndicate said even if I got to fund 180 pools, aka worst case scenario if you lose the 50-50.
You probably you don't have to do that at all, but I appreciate the idea, the sentiment. I am hoping that I wouldn't have to be like, well, I would like, yeah. But I have a very sweet sentiment. There might be a time in the future where we eat shit so bad, and I'm like, all right, like, dude, that's the thing. That's the feeling I have right now with Withering Waves. I can't believe how far we've fallen. We went from like king shit to like now we're just like throwing pebbles at the air girl. And I feel like an asshole. I'm just throwing like pebbles and nothing's happening. I'm hoping that we can just snipe her out.
Should buff any Rupture agents. She's ether support, but her kit is meant to complement Rupture agents.
Oh, okay. The thing that I mainly want, and I don't think I'm going to be happy, this is the only reason why I'm kind of a little unsure, is I really... I want her to be like a main DPS type thing, and I don't think that's going to be a possibility. Maybe you can like force it, but I don't think that's going to be like, I've never in that game felt like if you force something that you work, you know, it's kind of like, yeah, but it's really hard to clear like the last events, and you tend to need a lot of like the other shit in perfect alignment, you know, like a bunch of support characters just buffing up this kind of pseudo damage dealer. But also, I'm pretty juiced for, well, do you know what sucks? I actually really like the Squid Girl. I think she looks awesome, like visually. Her combos are kind of neat. She's a spin to win character. Kind of feels a little like, oh, Beyblade. So I'm kind of into it, but the other character is the one I'm like,
Lone Syndicate said
but more interested.
Yidhari, aka Octopus
Yes.
Lady, can also enable double rupture teams because she also buffed the team's max HP.
Yeah, I feel like the one lady is a little more like generally good, whereas I think one lady is the Octopus Lady is a little more specific, is my understanding of her. Like where she's like a DPS and maybe gives somewhat buffs, whereas the like dark magic evil summoner lady is more of a general support. But I don't know enough about it. But I was gonna say, the character, the Zenyatta that's jacked, that's the character that I'm like, I'm probably just going to like skip everything beyond this point until he's released, which there's a lot to skip. So I feel like we're going to be able to go into that well. I just hope that he's not shit. I hope he's pretty good. I hope he's not, and he's a support that you'll never see in the battlefield. I'm like, well, I'm great. I'm happy I saved. So yeah, hopefully it's good. Also, we'll sort by recent. Beautiful.
McFlufferkins said, I imagine it's possible to make Lucia on field DPS, but otherwise Lucia will buff teams with Yichuan, Yidhari, and or Minato.
I have one of those characters at least, and she's actually fully built, and I don't know if I have her weapons. That actually might not be the craziest gain, but still. Alright. Can I take this? I cannot. Oh no. Deposit. Oh, I can't. I'm just holding a bunch of crap. Oh, I'm also holding, like, not crap. I'm holding stuff that could be good. Damn it. That kid has a decent thing on it. Do 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 do. Why do I have so many of his things? Maybe that's because I wanted to keep it, because they were good. Also, I think that's the next thing that I might build. I'm not going to jump ship from Amon, but I might make his other melee build. Just kind of have some stuff to play around with. Because I feel like one of these days they're going to be like, here's a weapon that does melee damage, and we're going to be like,
Syndicate
yeah.
said Minato we get for free in an event, so you'll have him too. Plus, Grin, you've been waiting for a big jack dude in ZZZ for a while.
Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that. That's the worst way to
Fluffington said
pick it.
Minato is coming as an rank 5 rupture, with an event to get a free copy. Yidhari will be the banner after Lucia, I believe.
Mentor is coming at the... Oh, okay. Yeah. The guy with the axe, or like the big fucking claymore sword, hammer buster like sword, is cool.
Catman 11,234 said, "Oh, damn, Grin. I didn't think you were waiting for that."
Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, fuck this. I am. I'll say one thing. When I'm playing a character, and I'm kind of like passively trying to like vicariously live through him. Live in him is tough. That's a tough thing to come back from. Anyway, live through this character. I don't want to be a little bitch femboy. I want to be a fucking hulking monster. You know, I talk to guys about the fucking slaughterhouse thing. You know, I love Krieg so much. This shit, like Devil May Cry, little Twinkie, but still.
DMC Nero,
yes.
So his attacks will be visually impressive.
Yeah. What do you call it? Is it Nero? Yeah. It's just a shame that they didn't like use a 5-star for shit like that. But I don't know. I feel like it's really hard in those games because you want to cook and you want to create like cool attack combinations, but sometimes you're like, there's supposed to be a support, and you're like, well, do we just half-ass the attack combination? Honestly, yeah.
Lone Syndicate said, yeah, Cat. Ever since ZZZ patch 1.2 Grin, he's been waiting for it.
It's true. To me, I'm sick and tired of like specifically Mihoyo, where they're like, I don't know why. Dudes have the worst fucking draw whenever we make like dude characters, and they're basically just the softest boys you've ever seen in your fucking life, and not like this guy. I want to play this dude. If I got reincarnated as him, I'd be like, fuck yeah. If I got reincarnated as some sort of tiny twink, okay, I'd be like, what the actual fuck? Okay, maybe it would work out long term for you, because, you know, ladies tend to like pretty things. But for my soul, that, man. And again, maybe it's that I grew up playing Splatterhouse, Jesus Christ. And also, like, Garcia fucking Hotsburg is a jack dude with fucking tattoos on his back and shit. And yes, my version of, like, exceptional dudes is that. It's not some sort of soft Korean boy, etc. And I feel like I'm crazy because everyone's out here being like, oh my god. Every time I look at someone, I'm like, oh, a new character. It's a child. It is a child, boy, whatever the fuck. This is a dangerous game, gang. Oh, alright, type. Heavy weapon recently put in there. It is right here. Good. Wait, what? Oh, I'm in deposit. Do I have to do it twice? Weird. I guess that makes sense if you want to specifically target different things. All right. We got the bipod. We also got this, and then this. All right, good. Now this should be some big boy damage. Now we don't need it, which is, you know, kind of, yeah. If you could get a cryo version of this, then this would be even better. But
Lone Syndicate said Grant. Did you see the Vivian skin? AKA other umbrella lady.
I have. We finally got like a weird like bathing suit adjacent type vibe. I'm like, okay,
said
yeah,
clipping
neat.
together the video, so it's, I'm not looking for some jacked dude. My type is some soft Korean boy.
Don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me.
Flubberkin said
Now-
Haramasa and Seth have been the only soft boys thus far. Thankfully, most of the males are big, tall, or muscular.
Yes, but
and
all the
flanked.
new ones are not very like masculine. Like if it is, it's like, oh, it's a masculine dude that happens to be a dog, and you're like, okay, what? But all like the new banner characters that they put in the game are all like really, I don't know. I don't want to get into it. Also, I'm fine with like a soft. I just don't want to mainline role play that type of thing. I'm fine if there's like a support character that's like that. Hell yeah. It could also be a DPS. It could also be kind of fun and make like an inverse, like it's a shielder, like a tiny little child, a tiny little kid with like fucking a giant ass shield and stuff, and just fucking people up and like blocking giant attacks. You're like, how the fuck does he hold the shield? Love that. But like if it's like power fantasy role play, I will like when we play these games, like this is why we play RPGs. It's a role play to some capacity, and I don't want to role play a child. Okay, so what the hell? Anyways, I feel like what I'm saying is very fair, but you guys looking at me like I'm crazy or gay. Okay, and it just leaves me like, well, maybe it is what it is, I suppose. Also, I think I inverse recent, which is weird. Anyways, boop. All right, let's see. We'll jump over here. We're going to activate this. Plop this down. Plop this down. And now. Oh, it's a charge shot. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm not sure. That actually might be better. I mean, it's yeah. It probably is better damage-wise, but I don't love this whole situation. It does, like, basically make it so that we don't lose any bullets. What did it splinter off? I don't know. I think this should be a boss melter. It's hard. I wish we could, like, give somebody, like, a giga health bar. Like, this guy should be huge and just, like, full of health. Anyways, let's start farming the thing. Also, Jesus Christ, shields, overshield galore. Alrighty. Skills. No, map. We are going to do the farm. That is probably the least fun type of shit we've seen 1,000 times.
Said, now you've clarified, I'm in agreement. Hard to play some RPGs as the main character is 5'6" and 110 pounds weight.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have to extend my FOF cause I'm not used to being short XD.
Yeah, man. Yeah. To me, again, it's not that I hate the trope. It's just that, like, when it's basically like, hey, like again, people play games for different reasons. Like I know so many people
Lone Syndicate said, I mean Anton and Leiter are jacked human males. Like Anton was able to hold back a
Anton's
fucking
a good
giant
example.
construction machine. Now they're not on Eamon's level of jacked, but still.
But they're also not like playable, really. You know, like maybe in a
Flufferkin
sub niche
said,
thing.
Honestly, I'd be down for any tiny male agents. After we got Zhao, I hope we'll get little bastards too.
Yeah, I'm fine with some variability. I just want them to like give like I want to play Doom in fucking ZZZ. Like all of these gacha games that are really cute, they always make like let me ask you guys a question. Would you rather a cute dude or a really cute female character? Which one would you personally choose? I think a lot of us would rather choose a pretty cute female character. Now, the shitty thing is we're always given, like, the cute, like, whatever K-pop boy, and it's just like, but motherfucker, why not, like, stack the deck for the other thing? We already got cute things. Why not make someone, like, badass and ferocious? That's also one of the reasons why we all like the other things. Well, it's a bad example in Xenless, because he doesn't really have, like, a tough chick that looks like badass. In fact, I don't know if we have that in any of the games. I mean, the closest thing I can think of is Astra, but she's not really, like, tough. She's kind of just, like, a spy and kind of, like, stoic a little bit, but not, like, what I'm thinking of. You know, like when we made our Shield Maiden in Dragon's Dogma? That is what I'm talking about when I mention, like, badass Viking warrior chick, etc. Also, let's have fun. Let's not actually try to be amazing here, and let's just shoot things in a fun way.
Lone Syndicate said Evelyn. You mean Astra is the cute soft.
That's I fuck up. Whenever I say Astra, I always mean Evelyn. You guys know this at this point. You should just immediately tune it out when I say the other one. I opened it and closed it again. You see, this is the only thing I hate about that shield, is that when it starts getting damaged, I just can't see shit. Also, when I stop holding down the trigger, it slows down the fire rate all over again. Where are you? Do we have one that's not weird? Also, did I put us back on OP level 5? I did. Do we have an ordnance that's not like that? That's not like a single shot situation? We don't. Boo. And now it's time. Fuck, god damn it. Ah, man, I hate that when dude, if you mantle, you put away your heavy weapon. Like, what a bunch of shit, just don't let me mantle. And when you get down.
Said I got to get GRINN Astra on her next rerun, son. He can call Astra Evelyn and Evel Astra and get confused even more.
That's true. That would be an easy, yeah. I hurt myself in confusion, all that stuff. Also, what happened to you?
McFlufferkin said Hoyo does appeal to the female and gay demographic occasionally, but at this rate, I believe Honkai Star Rail has delivered on frequent enough males that are still functional.
Yeah, I think Honkai is great. I don't play Honkai, so I never got to experience Mahoyo's awareness.
Said hate that I can't use a heal kit while using an ordnance weapon unless I've got full ammo.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah. Again, but that's, I mean, theoretically you shouldn't need to, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Because there's so much stuff to heal you and all that stuff. We gotta get to a high point and then just, like, carpet bomb everybody. Also, I could just hold down the trigger a lot and not... Oh, did you guys see fucking Daredevil, dude? The fucking... I hit a wall. Shit. But I was gonna say, Marvel Rivals, dude, Daredevil looks sick as hell. They have such a gift with, like, making characters and then them not actually be that great. but they look great. And his kit looks like crazy powerful, but I don't know. Also, I was so hyped to finally see people play Valkyrie Lady, like, really well. So cool to see. Also, yeah, now we're never running up bullets now that we're playing status
said I should
base.
need to. I use Speedy Warpaint. That's a 30% increase in movement speed and fire rate. I either got to do it before or I'm lost.
Oh, I see. It's part of your like your sequence essentially. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that just the best? Also, I have never seen... We farmed this boss a lot, and I've never seen the cricket with Merv, so we might be here for millennia, and that might have been a fake weapon that Moxie just had. I don't know. Probably not the latter, but still. You never know. My throat. Hello. This is such a fun build. It would be greater if I didn't have like a wind up on my shot. I shot a pole. Oh no. No! I'm dead. Well, you know what? No, you do not. Oh, I didn't okay, I fucked up. I forgot we haven't checked the fucking... Well, I always do that on instinct just so I don't lose money. And I still might lose money on instinct, but... Anyways. What's good, Nong? Nong, you threw me for a
Lone
loop.
Syndicate said, yeah, I saw Daredevil and I did hop on Rivals the other day to try Angela. She was so fun, like the first flying character I can actually get behind.
Yeah, especially now that you
In more ways than one.
All right. Especially now that you see.
McClufferton said I got a radiation Atling gun, and it's pretty nutty for Eamon's infinite ordnance.
Ooh, I bet that's so fun. I had the one that was pretty good. We might actually even use it just to have different, like, some fun here, mess around with ordnant weapons. So it's also like one of the best. Also, heat seeking cannot be like undersold as how like just amazing quality of life that is. It's not very aggressive, but it's just nice to like Hail Mary shit, and it just hits all the time perfectly. Come on, you son of a bitch!
Gnawing Fetus said, LOL, yeah. I had figured plans changed, so went and did other shit, and just recently decided to check back, LOL.
That's my bad. There would definitely never be a 12.
Every single one I've gotten was 0 modifiers. Holy shit, where can I farm it?
Okay, so for the cricket gun, you got an elemental Alting gun? What do you call it? Oh, you mean, you're talking to Fluff, I see. About the Gatling gun thing? Yeah. I have no idea. I thought you were talking about my bazooka, but I was like, okay. But I wonder where I found it. Because there's still coveted stuff that's like purple radiation grenades that like I don't know if you can get the perfect equivalent, but it would be cool if you could. Is that good? Not really. Jump over here. This away. Now let's try a different melee weapon. Oh, not melee weapon, sorry, gun. What is I want to try this one on mine. This one I always enjoy. I just don't know if it's strong. I thought it would be pretty good, but I guess not. It looks pretty good. Maybe just for mobbing.
It said Emma finishes drawing some hair. And join.
Ooh, hell yeah. Enjoy that hair drawing.
Said, but the trick with Atling is, it shoots Atlas tracking bullets, but it seems to follow the crosshair, so rewards good handling. It dropped during the vault farm I joined yesterday.
Ooh, nice. I was gonna say, what a good zoom. This is just like quality of life aiming. The difference is nothing. Where are you? Definitely not as powerful as our ice extravaganza, but not bad. Wait 15 seconds. No. The only thing that sucks about this build is you are like you're shitting yourself if you don't have any other weapon. And I'm talking shitting yourself. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'm just using a bad weapon for this whole thing. I really would love it if there was a weapon that like on critical hit slightly has a chance to decrease anoint a cooldown or something like that. Because at least there'd be something then, you know? Something that you could feel like, oh, well, at least I'm kind of somewhat synergizing, or like there's something I can do in the downtime. Because even with all of the like cooldown perks, I fucked up. It's still not great as far as your ability to recover stuff. Like your annoyance, like if you make a cooldown build, like that's kind of what I have with Rafa, and it's okay, like that you can kind of force cooldown in a little bit of a sense. But yeah. Also, this game still has a pretty hellish amount of visual pollution. Like when I'm aiming, I'm like, okay, I can kind of see that there's an enemy there. Am I hitting them? Maybe not. Oh god, I was shooting a little too much there. Dude, I can face tank you. Damn, that's quick. All right. Ba-ba-da-ba. I mean, this is weird because like my Rafa build kills things in like you throw grenades, wait 2 seconds, reload, psh, everything's dead. But at the same time, oh, you're not dead? What do you call it? At the same time, I like this build because like I can play, you know? I can have a good time. I can like slowly whittle down an enemy, at least see them for 2 seconds before they just die immediately. But it is also fun to hit a button and like detonate the battlefield and everyone dies. That's also cool. I'm happy I have it all. I can have it all. You're a badass. Oh, this is one of those special some bitches. Alright, let's do this. Then let's do this. Then let's do this. Now, I don't know, sir, if I'm gonna be able to kill you. Okay, good. See, that's tough. That's some bullshit. That's why it's really helpful to have 2 elements. So, like, if I just have anything that's not cryo, we're eating good. Because we'll always do cryo and the element that we do. That's ice. You're dead. Also, I think either radiation would probably be the best element for Amon. I know, like, he buffs electricity in some capacity, but I still think radiation is the thing that would complement him a lot, because radiation, and also we do a lot of dot damage. I mean, what character doesn't? But yeah, I think Amon does so much. I think radiation would be nice.
I usually go live in a half an hour from now. We'll be leveling Vex today.
Ooh. Man, are you almost leveled up every character? What do you call it? Fluff? Because damn, I feel like you're making hella good headway. Dude, I really can't suggest enough a mouse acceleration that is on a bell curve. Basically, you get like the best of both worlds of having like finite aim about like slow little movements, but then you can also like snap your wrists and you'll be able to tap into this mouse acceleration. But every time you see mouse acceleration usually used, it's terrible. It's the version of it that's bad. Also, we have a perk that gives us more damage when we're at full health, so we need to heal. But why did I not? I see, then stuff breaks like that, which is very strange. Very weird. Like we were doing a lot of status effect damage, but our magazine wasn't increasing. So there's stuff like that that's really weird. Yeah. In fact, I wonder if like the best build is not using this thing, even though it's really good, but using the one that we were first using, and then having this. Where is it? Is it this? Oh, do I not have it anymore? Oh damn! I must have dropped it. I did. Shit! It's the one that like gives you fire rate and ammo regeneration. I think when you're at full health, which maybe amp would be the best there, but we still basically stay at full health for a while.
Said,
so.
Yup, Vex is the last to grind to 50, got Harlow to 50 and UVH4, and Eamon hit 50 by the end of my stream yesterday.
Nice. That's also one hell of a grind. That is impressive. All right, now we got back. Fuck all of you. I can't see anything, dude. Where's the big boss? Cat, how do you like this? Is he this way? Jesus. Sorry about that. Yeah, when you can't see nothing, I'm like, why? How? Let's try a different gun. The bouncing one, I don't know if it's actually going to be good at all, but let's try it. I really would be surprised if they, not surprised, I'll be a little sad to see if this gun gets nerfed. Because this is one of the best shotguns in the game, but it kind of does help you when you have a build like this that is very specific to like ornament damage, and the fact that it can still do a lot if you sync up a headshot is pretty nice. Alright. Yeah, that's insane. This is a legendary weapon, by the way.
Catman11234 said usually if I'm firing a minigun with all my buffs and my ult going, there's also the ring of fire going. If the shield is cracked, I'm just in berserker mode firing at red dots, watching ammo.
So you don't really use the shield then, really. You're mainly using the overshield.
There is a mod to reduce the visual clutter of Eamon's shield, and now I know why one would use it.
Yeah. That's cool. I hope they actually implement that, because it does. I don't know what the value is. Like you have like so much shit. Like I don't know why Amon needs to be like, yeah, visibility. Like, there's so many characters that have so many other ways to like not be blind, I guess. We use that. What was the one that's... Was it this? Oh, this is the one Bolty gave me forever ago, I think. Which is like it's like a weird heatsink thing. I don't know how this one will play. There could be potential here. Or it could be nothing. Damn it, you're still not dead! Don't do your little weird boppy thing. Also, we have this. Doesn't do a lot. Actually, does okay. I wonder if you shoot through your shield, if that actually helps too. Who knows? There we go. Alright, let's rock. Wow, not bad at all, actually. Let's use this actually and see if it's gonna pull something cool off. That actually was not terrible. Yeah, what's good, Mr. Adventure? Mr. Adventure says, so I'm just curious, what possessed you to buy? Oh my golly, this horrible down spiral of a game. I think it's great, man. Oh man, I disagree, but yeah, you're entitled to have that opinion. But I disagree. Someone really doesn't like the Borderlands game. I'm having a great time with it. To me, it was totally worth the money. The only thing that I do think is a well-placed criticism is that it shouldn't have had as many performance issues probably. But I think this is going to go down as one of the better co-op games ever. And yes, we'll see. I might be dead ass wrong. You might be right, but I'm having a great time. Oh, I need to get that headshot in order to get any damage. Okay, now finally we use this. All right. Oh no. Oh, we got too many badasses around us. Alright, let's get some distance. And do one of these. Pop this. There we go. Now we got overshield. Now we're unkillable. Takes a little bit of time, but we got there. Sometimes we don't see our little beam. There you are. That's weird that we don't see our beam for like 2 seconds. What is killing me so fast? Is it the grenade? Could be. What's over there? I do want to see how this is for bossing. Like when he comes out, because I feel like that's where its strength is. Whoa. Does have decent range.
Lone Syndicate said, I really feel like your ordinance shouldn't go away if you enter fight.
Yeah, it's a great idea. I think it makes sense. But I was gonna say, yeah, even with like Rafa or with Zane's autocannons persist, which I guess I don't like. That makes sense. But this also makes sense. That's fine. I don't really think we do have like a Northfleet-like weapon in this game, which is a little bit of a shame. Yeah, like I feel like it'd be cool if there was something like the only thing that is this, which is just like a really high scaling like oh shit button basically. And I wonder if I'll ever get that again, like maybe it's like a Merv or like a Molly 1 shotgun something that's just like an oh shit pop. Underbarrel's really loud.
Also, Eamon could be nerfed with movement speed during his ult, and that would be way better than just not being able to see anything.
Yeah.
What are you farming for?
We're farming for the Noisy Cricket. So the Noisy Cricket basically can have apparently a drop that, let me show it to you. A drop that has TDR license part thing, which is basically when you throw it, it'll spawn 4 grenades on impact. And dude, to me, that's going to be so good for my my Rafa build. Such a good time. Also, Mr. Venture says, I only say this because it's selling less than Borderlands 3, and Borderlands 3 wasn't that great of a game, and it doesn't say much for Borderlands 4. I thought that actually, I'm not sure if that's true. Maybe. I don't actually know, but I thought before the game was even released, it already surpassed, even just in pre-sales, the previous Borderland entries. So, I don't know. Maybe there's a specific thing around there, but ultimately, I would want people to like, let's see. Because I do know the game had a lot of like negative press, but I do think it's a good game. Like, just like for me. So like, I in my opinion, I think it's something more interesting of like, the better question is, let me ask you guys, and let me ask Adventure too. In 2 months, when this game finally has a chance to patch all the bullshit, and it starts releasing some of its free content, like free packs and new guns and new events and things like that. And let's say we get like, let's say not 2 months, let's say 4 months in the future. Do you think people will have like remembered all that bad shit, or will your buddy basically be like, dude, do you want to play a cool co-op game? We'll grind up these characters together, and there's a new event and there's a new character. I think people. It depends. It depends on how much they were able to recover. But yeah, I to me, like if No Man's Sky can come back in a game that to me I don't think was already in like that bad of a state, can definitely come back. Mr. Venture says, okay, pre-sales are one thing, but if you ask for a refund on Steam, now has a blank policy to give your money back. Yeah, I mean, I would just find it hard to believe. that like this game sold less than Borderlands 3. But we'll see. Again, this is one of those things where like people like always go off of like Steam charts as like the thing, but that doesn't talk that you can't find Xbox and console, which makes up the mass majority. And also, to me, it's a little bit of a moot point of like whether a game has sold more or succeeded more. It's like a moot point because like games persist over like an entire year, so you might not make money in the first quarter, but you can make money on the back end like immensely, or you can make money from DLCs. So also, I just don't care enough to know like if a game is quote unquote successful or not. To me, the thing that's interesting is the game fun, and does it become like significantly better than when it was launched? Like that to me is a much more like, okay, then like at least then you can understand the developer can like make a mistake but then recover. Like that's why I think a lot of people have faith in like No Man's Sky and such, because yeah, instead of just like abandoning Borderlands 3, they continued to patch it even though people said it was one of the worst stories ever, you know? So on and so forth. Adventure says, oh dude, you didn't say console. They are console, but they're really butthurt about it? What do you mean? Oh, like people are upset? Yeah, no, again, I'm not here to whimsy about the people being pissed. I will absolutely contest that people are very upset about aspects of this game and various things that they feel like it should have fulfilled. But like to me, it's tough because I can only empathize so much before I'm like, I never had any game-breaking bugs. I thought the story was significantly better than Wonderlands 3, and I thought this is the best loot system Borderlands has ever had for like a millennia, like so good. So I have had a really positive experience. So as much as people may come in here and have a very negative experience, I choose my happy experience, you know? Not that I don't try to be like, I could understand if I had that experience, I'd be a little annoyed. But ultimately, you're not going to sway me to being like, this game is shit, because your experience that I never got to experience was somehow worse, you know? Yeah, if you had a bad experience, then by all means, not play the game. I don't know if I love having to like hear people say like how bad it is. Because it's like you're almost trying to, like, I'm having fun, you're having a nightmare time. Why would you want to infect me with your nightmare time? You know? Adventure, Lalone says, Adventure, not saying, you can't just voice your opinion. Thanks, but think cordial. Mr. Adventure says, I'm not going to give a console I don't believe this credit, but if you really love the game, then console's getting better at keeping it. That's and nothing else with keyboard and mouse, for example. Well, I'm not sure what that means, Adventure. And I'm not going to give console I can't believe this credit, but if you really love the game. Oh, you're saying that, yeah, the console experience was significantly better than the PC experience. But why is that hard to believe? Like, they only have to optimize for one console box, or two console box, so of course it would run infinitely better than there. Gearbox, like, always, like, things are always optimized hellish, especially on Unreal Engine games for PC, because there's like 1,000 different PC specs up there, so you should absolutely like expect most PC games to like run kind of scuffed, you know, for sure. You know. Where are you? There you are. Oh! It's a fun weapon, but I'm not sure if it has any pizzazz. Let's go back to our missile launcher. Actually, no. Let's use the actual like main build of the weapon of this build. This thing right here. An absolute calamity. One of those creates tethers, infinite shots from those handful of tethers. We're getting sucked. We hate that. Well, anyways, there's one over here and then one over here. Also, this is the one that I think does yo-yo our like amp shield build really well, because it's always doing AoE damage, so it's always able to pull from our amp shield. I still think there's like a little bit of a built-in delay, which is a little bit corny. Ba 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 ba. What's good, Stitch? Stitch says, Gritty boy, what's good, Stitch? How has life been treating you? What games are you playing? Are you still into MMA? Are you? That's insane. That's crazy. That was quite the deletion. But how are you, my boy? Hopefully you're doing good. Adventure says, I honestly never thought I'd like console, but then I thought about it. They're pretty damn good, kind of like a laptop and portable. Yes, because I mean consoles definitely have their strength, but to me, I love PC, man, because I like doing too many things on PC. And I feel like I can't like throw away like $600, $800 on a console when I could just upgrade my like graphics card or some shit like that, you know. And then but I get like people like the like console just works and it does its job and it doesn't need to be complicated. But some people like for me, I think I always choose the option of like, but you have more choices. So like you buy this one thing and you potentially buy like 5 things. Now yes, you might have to learn all those 5 things, but you also could just kind of not. If you wanted just to kind of like play like normal games that are optimized. Honestly, if like there's any good rule of thumb for PC, is most games released in like kind of a poor state. Like I think especially nowadays. But to give credit to some companies, if you give them like a month to cook or like 2 months to cook, the game is usually like really, really stable. Now, yes, the hype window loses, but maybe that's a good thing. maybe that when you're not super like crazy expectations for a game, then maybe that's not a bad thing, you know. Or maybe if you want to pirate the game because you don't feel like it was good enough, and that's also something that at least I can understand that like line of thinking a little bit more. Of like I'm totally willing to support the games I like. I just want to make sure they're games worth supporting. That kind of makes sense. Give me a sec. Damn. Takes a little bit for them to stack up, but when they do, it's just... Psh. Holy shit, it's been a motherfucking millennial. What's good, Carthage? Carthage says, not to mention, I can cheat on PC. Yeah, it's a great point. Yeah, again, like I think that's the PC thing, is like to me, it's like, do you want to buy a flip phone that only answers calls, but it's the best at answering calls? Or do you want a phone that has all these other options? Now, some people, when they look at the phone, might be intimidated as hell. But if you're like me, I'm like, holy shit, I'm covered. You know? Hopefully you can take care of yourself, Carthage. Also the mods. Modding and gaming is, I don't think people know. Like, it's the only thing that I wish I could, like, attribute to, like, that's why, like, I'm so excited that Lone finally getting into PC. And I can't wait to see when Lone finally starts, like, I'm gonna dabble in this, and starts modding shit, whether it's like going back and playing Stellar Blade, which I know he enjoyed, and like tapping to some of the crazy mods that exist there, or if wants to go play like Skyrim or Oblivion again, Oblivion remake, and get after it with all the mods. Like, it's such a thing where like I don't know if that's a great point. It's like I don't know if you can go back. I thought like but like I like using editing software, but no. If when it comes to gaming, it's like, dude, you can have it all basically. If you just have the slightest like ability to endure. Like learning some software and putting stuff into certain slots, and even then you give it a couple more months and then someone has like made it simplified usually. Also, Stitch says, I am also playing Borderlands 4, not as much as the grind as you, currently level 30, Amon, but love it. Dude, it's so good! It's so fucking good, right? I'm having a great time, man. Especially, like, the loot system is so fucking good. I think if you're, like, a hardcore Borderlands fan who has played the games for, like, hours after post-launch content, just, like, farming stuff, this game is, like, the perfect version of Borderlands for you. I don't think it's ever been better. If you like story, Borderlands 2 still, I think, at least to me, kind of, like, edges it out a little bit. But yeah, I just, like, all of these Vault Hunters, I'm enjoying to play. Like, I know I'm going to enjoy the shit out of Harlow. I know I'm going to enjoy the shit out of Vex. Yes, but I also am having so much fun with Amon and Rafa that I'm like, I'm good. Also, if you ever have a hard time progressing, Cat, I would highly suggest playing Amon's best kind of version of his build, which is his heavy ordnance build right now. Actually, they did just buff the shit out of him, so maybe some other things. maybe some other thing. Maybe you'd be able to do a skill build with some degree of success. But I will say, the ordnance build feels fucking fun, dude. It does require quite a... Well, actually, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. Only when you start pushing OP level 5, you need to start, like, getting a lot of shit in alignment, like a good class mod that buffs ordnance damage, a good gun damage specializations and stuff like that, because ordnance damage can get funneled into gun damage. It's weird. But anyways. We've been farming like a handful of times, and we still haven't got a single noisy cricket. Feels bad. Shotgun critical hit damage, that's actually amazing. And status effect damage is also not bad. I don't know, Tedior. I might keep that for the one, like, eventually when we have a good Tedior weapon. Or, sorry, a good, like, Tedior shotgun that, like, does something good, like guns with legs. That would actually be pretty nice. See, like, right here, this is the only thing that sucks, is sometimes your thing breaks. So like right here, I should have been recovering stats or like things, but I unfortunately don't. So my only option, no, I fucked up that way too. Dang it. Use drugs, use drugs.
Gnawing Fetus said, wait, herb farming for a cricket grin?
Yes, because I know it's crazy. The reason why is because of this. I did not know that you could get a noisy cricket, which is like actually just a really fun weapon, not necessarily like OP, but fun. And it has a low magazine size, and you can get this accessory that is MIRV. So on throw, basically you spawn grenades. So I thought actually that's a pretty good like supportive weapon for our thing. What is it called? Our TR build for Rafa. So I'm basically just looking at any weapon that I can also farm that has like TDR prefixes that is cool and fun. That's what we're looking for, baby. That's what I'm having fun with. And that was the only one. I didn't even know that could like drop with TDR pretext. So I'm like, ooh. But I'm also like, I haven't seen like the cricket is already a really slow weapon to farm for because you have to farm this entire fucking area. So
Carthage 67 said I'm playing Harlow. Turns out that if you pair a specific augment with a specific skill at the bottom of her green tree, your game just breaks.
Yeah, that's a lot of the shit in this game, which is like, ooh. Where there is a lot of bugs in it, which I mean, with how much shit that they're doing with like 4, instead of having like 1 or 3 class mods, they're having like, what is it, 3 times 2, whatever it is. It's an insane amount of more variability. So I'm kind of expect things to break a little. Oh, also shit, we have our thing back. Chill. We might go down, but it's okay. These things should pick us up if we fall. There we go. Good stuff. Drop this. Sexy reload. Let me catch up on chat. Sorry. Carly says life has been life, but things are looking up. My next paycheck is going to have something close to 40 hours of overtime. Damn. Life has been busy as hell, it sounds like. Most of the overtime will just be driving to and from places. I think that's chill. I bet you've been like devouring podcasts or books. BL2 had the best overall story. And yes, villains for sure. I will say the last like chunk of this story of Borderlands 3, awesome. Like, reached that handsome Jack level of like, oh, I love this. Like, I'm having a great time. And parts of the middle also did. I like the Zane and his like girlfriend arc too. That was fun. Because the BL4 has the best gameplay loop so far. Yeah. Wait, you're farming the Kraken. Did I miss where it got buffed to hell? No, it didn't. It didn't. It just had. I'm just looking for, if anyone has any suggestions of like, I have got this legendary and I got a TDR equivalent and it works so well. So like, I'd be happy. So for instance, if this shotgun could drop with like a TDR, great. I shoot once, I throw my shotgun, I can like just keep profiting. And it also has high damage. If they ever did that, that'd be nuts. In fact, actually it would be, oh no, oh god.
Lone Syndicate said, all right hair and bunny ears, drawn him joining.
Oh! Hells to the air. Oh, I don't know why I die sometimes, but I do. We should basically like never die. Oh, maybe it's because my health is just innately low. Could be it. Slowly but surely, they reach and deal okay damage. Adventure says, well, Mr. Streamer, thanks for talking. Taking my blank, I command you, because people like me do help grow your stream, not just the pretty rose people. I mean, yes, yes. The question is though, I mean, I'm curious what the pretty side of you looks like. Like when you really like a game, what kind of things you have to say, etc. Because to me, I mean, if somebody like, if somebody was like always criticizing something, and that's not what you did, so this is not you, by the way. But if somebody like, if you only ever seen a person come up to you and say like, "This sucks ass," or something, and then you're like, "I'm not sure if I want to have that person around me," but
said, "Okay,
yeah.
Cat, the Atling drops from an order bunker boss in Terminus range. Specifically Callus and the bunker called Craven's Nook."
But also, people are not just them having them being frustrated with a certain type of a video game. That's why I say it's nice to see the full totality of a person, I guess. Also, I think it's high time we start looking to see if we have anything that's not terrible. We're mainly looking for any big fucking weapon. Ooh. Ooh. Actually, it's not terrible. It actually might be something Cat kind of wants. We have an cryo additional barrel that also, on a 6-shot, doesn't cost any money. Not the... Oh, no! Not the best for us, but still. Oh, what do we drop? We have so much crap on our character. Man, oh man. I took this one because it has homing, but it's not really what we want. No, drop it. Drop it! Get out of me! Can you not drop stuff that you have marked as garbage? There. I also think I need to drop something else. What do I have, like, a bunch of... Is it this? Maybe. Let me put that to the bank. Damage, shotgun damage,
Gnawing
not terrible.
Fetus said inventory management GRINN. Do some.
I know, I just wish I didn't have to. I wish I could just pick up stuff and endlessly and be happy. I know, it's a mod! I know! I know! That tastes really good. I do have a lot of these. Lone is in the house. What is good, Lone? V. What? Go back out. V. God damn it. V. There. There. We have some space. Not a lot, but some. And now we can switch and try this thing out. Normal assault rifle. Oh, tiny cricket, where are you? Adventure says, get the YouTube money, but thank you. Appreciate the thing, Adventure. I'm going to be honest, after Borderlands 1, I did 180 with number 2. I was disappointed, but I still have hope someday it will stop with the nonsense and make it great to me again as other. Yeah, I'm curious. Thank you so much, also, Adventure. I'm curious what you want about out with it.
You forget you're talking to the guy who downloads backpack space mods for games like Oblivion XD inventory management.
Oh, I finally got the Alchemist for both. I'll keep this, man. Also, it doesn't look terrible. Not of a duration and kinetic damage. But yeah, I'm curious, Adventure. What do you want the game to go in? What direction do you want? Because if you didn't like the direction of Borderlands 2 to 1, I'm curious what.
Gnawing Fetus said, "Want me to enable the Lego drop mod and host for ya?"
What's that? Is that the one? If you want, I wouldn't mind that. But at the same time, I don't want you guys to bail me out. I'll never download this mod at this point. But yeah, if that's not a big issue, then maybe if you're already playing and you wouldn't mind to get a version of the cricket as well. But I don't know, if it's only you're only coming here for me, then just ignore me and have fun and grind for what you want, etc. Sorry, Lord, I'm taking so much time. I just hadn't checked my loot in a little hot minute. Adventure says, honestly, I want, I know at least 50% of the Borderlands community has been saying a modern version of Borderlands 1, dark, gritty, and no gay jokes, no rainbow colors, enough said. Yeah, I don't really feel that in this game. So yeah, I feel like that's not half of the Borderlands community, but maybe. I feel like that's, I don't know. I don't know how many people would want that necessarily. I understand the idea of wanting like a more of a darker, gritty story. Sure, that would make sense. Even though this is already like I think by far this is like one of the more darker versions of Borderlands. Probably not as dark as Borderlands 2. I think the Borderlands 2 definitely had more dark moments, like Handsome Jack talking about how he's scooping a guy's eyes out and all that stuff. Also, I don't think Borderlands 1 was very dark. I think Borderlands 1 was very like simplified and like the story I don't believe being too hellishly grimace. Besides TK Baha, who did like get like hung or something, like that was a little dark. But outside of like dark, I don't know. You know? Also, I just think that's not what Borderlands is. Like, I feel like there's other games that might be just better at doing that. So I think you just want, like a game with, like, a looter shooter game that is, like, made by FromSoft. You know?
Dirty jokes and Rainbow Vomit have been a Borderlands staple since 1 and/or...
Yeah, I guess to me, I'm not sure about the, like, I think you just maybe want a different game altogether a little bit. Like, to me, like, those things don't describe even Borderlands, you know? But yeah, it's interesting to hear how people perceive, like, the game, because everyone perceives things quite differently. Also, hot damn! Oh, Lone decided to use the kickball. Thank God my shaders have finished compiling. You didn't stay far enough back, boyo. Bam, 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 bam. Mr. Adventure says, "Oh, Handsome Jack definitely needs to come back. I'm sorry, but he made Borderlands 2 very famous. I mean, yeah, but I feel like people are sick and tired. I feel like them bringing back Handsome Jack would be a cop out. I think people just want like do the same thing, but like without it being Jack. So basically, like give an amazing voice actor complete full reign to like make a character, and don't choose like a celebrity that we already kind of know what character he's gonna be." And yes, maybe you need to rein them in if they're like, let's be streamers and just like shut on streaming the whole time and like content creation, and literally just be like super unlikable. I think if you're like, no, the goal is your character is supposed to be like enjoyable and fun, you know?
Okay, we can see if my connection will handle a 4-stack whenever we're ready.
All right, let's go join in on. Well, actually, let me say that. Did I miss anything?
Lone Syndicate said the kickballer is my version of an ordnance.
It is true. It does create kind of the spectacle that Ordnance would do. Quit to main menu with part, yes. Handsome Jack was great. The story he was in, giving him back a comeback. Yeah, I get it. I think people just really, I think people aren't articulating what they're wanting. I think, which is like, I just want to like connect with a villain like I did with him. I want to like understand him, but I also want to hate him a little bit. But I also like want to keep hearing what he's saying. Like he's the only villain that I've ever experienced in any video game where I want to continue to hear him monologue, which is insane. Like it's crazy. But I want to keep hearing him talk and like talk random shit, you know. So I get that, but I think the same way about Voss, not Voss in Far Cry, but like there was an amazing like TV series level of shorts that happened on what was it, on like Far Cry. Like they did this thing with Machinima where they hired the same actor as Voss to like shoot the shit with this guy and like torment him, but it was so much more like, if that was Voss in the game, it would have been 10 times better. It was already pretty good. So that's kind of what I mean. I just think I get what people mean. I want Handsome Jack again. You don't really want Handsome Jack again, I think. You want like to feel that same way that Handsome Jack made you feel. And unfortunately, they have really botched the job with that. Oh wow. Right, so this is power. This is the mod. Also, it is such a weird thing that we can tap into the freakish power of other people's mods and game. I was like, can we manage it up here? We can. Get over this hump. Come on, baby. What is this? Ooh, no. Also, no. Geronimo! Also, how big this whole world is. Like, I was always wondering what Gearbox meant by, like, fully open world. I get it, and I like this part of it. Like, how it's segmented and stuff like that, you know? The original concept of BL1 was scrapped, says Fluff, long before it was released, and it only got more stylized and emphasized with humor. General Knox was... Yeah, no, like, to me, the angle that I understand... Ooh! Sorry, the angle that I understand from, like, people wanting, like, a more gritty Borderlands is, like, to me, I do find, like, there is some charm playing Borderlands 1 again, but, like, it didn't have much story. Like, I do want, like, a quiet wasteland that doesn't really, like, talk back to you very much. I guess, like, Zed, there was moments where he was a little more brash, but I always remember Borderlands 1 as being, like, it was way more atmospheric and, like, significant. It didn't, like, talk at you all the time. It kind of, like, it told its story by, like, the ambience and the silence of the desert kind of feeling, you know? So, God, this is all under control. Ooh. I got you, Lone. Never mind, you got you. You got you. Also, this is a little bit of a bit of tomfoolery, but hey, for those guys who don't know, whenever you join someone who has mods enabled, you also tap into those mods, which is a very godly prospect. Oh, this is for order. I just want a cricket, sir. Also, what a very colorful gun. Ba 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 da ba da 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 ba. A stim. Maybe it just gives you a ton of. Ooh, that's actually amazing. I want that. I want that. I want that. I want that. What do I drop? Oh, I'm keeping that for Bolty. Goddammit. What did I pick up? This? Maybe we don't need that. Give me. I need to inventory manage, especially if we're looking at all these. I just want a cricket. A little baby cricket. Fish grenade. Nothing. Ooh, no, not cricket. Stim and cricket look very similar, funnily enough. All right. Let's run it back. Sorry, Nong. Also, damn, what is this? Is this the one? Ooh, that's pretty good. Melee action skill is not the best, though. But, ooh, splash damage and action skill cooldown is pretty damn good. Shit. Give me a sec. Damn it. Actually, wait a minute. Does that have what I think it does? Does that have what I think it does? No, it doesn't. Okay, I was about to say, whew. That thing I was thinking it was. That's crazy. Let me see. Guys, I'll make sure I'm standing out of the zone in case you guys want to keep farming, so I'm not in there. But I need to fix my shit. Let's put that in the bank. I'm keeping these ones because I think it sounds awesome and fun, but like I don't know if it's actually gonna work out for me. Let's throw these away.
Gnawing Fetus said IDK the icons for Rafa yet, so no clue if the gay are good or not. Just remembered you wanted that Lego.
That one you found right there is pretty good. Let's make this unmarked and then put this one away. Actually, is TDR good? Jacobs is probably better, but we'll drop this off. Well, actually, it's cryo. Nah, we'll drop it. I'll keep that one because I just like that one. And I need to drop off more things. I don't know what to drop. Am I holding any order mods? I am. Get out of me. Boom. All right. And Hovey. Boom. Oh, Mr. Venture bringing up the Borderlands movie. Yeah, if I could be clear, a lot of us, I think, have a deep-seated issue with various choices made by Gearbox as of late. So, like, if you're thinking that we love this game, we think Gearbox could do no wrong, I think you have completely misunderstood it. We were pretty much, like, really fucking unhappy with the entire choices that they were making as of late. But then, with all that being said, we all still had, like, the aha moment of, like, I hate all that other shit. I hate that they were making movies that were terrible and not, like, leveraging their characters really well. Yeah, all these things. But then, I'm happy that all of us, when we actually seen something that was quite good, we were like, well, I mean, they cook with this. Like, I still think all that other shit's not very good and it's pretty shitty. But this is cool. This is good. I feel like that's a very, that's objective thinking, I think. When someone can be like, you know what? This other shit was bullshit. But this, you did good here. I'll take more of this, actually. We already have that. It is quite hard to see the cricket in this kind of, a little bit of a sea of mess. Also, I think that's the one thing with the mod. It's both good and bad, but it does seem like you basically can't increase the drop rates of the thing you're farming for necessarily. Or maybe you can, but I don't know. It seems like it kind of increases all of legendary drops across the board, you know? But I haven't found a cricket. Yeah, like even a cricket. Like I'm not even expecting to find a cricket with the thing. With the special modification that we want, but still. Great. Ooh, that's a stim. That's not a weapon. I should just start chucking this. I just don't have that much inventory space to chuck things. Yeah, I have like 2 spaces. Alright. Away! I can find one cricket, I think, over there. Let's see. I don't think they'll ever get rid of Randy because they'll get rid of Randy. I think this franchise has a real last for a long. Oh, I don't know about that, but I definitely agree with the first statement. I don't think they'll ever get rid of Randy. For sure, I don't think they'll ever get rid of Randy. I also think Randy's also one of the reasons why the game has made so many like sales in some capacity. Also, that's not definitely not a good ordinate for us. Oh god, panic. Toward this one. Also, damn. What? No, it's on cooldown. More Amon stuff. Oh, so much. Fuck off. Oh, fuck it. This. Well. Oh, God. Thank you. Thank you. Where are you all? I don't know if this has tracking like that. Maybe. That's the only thing that's tough about co-op is sometimes I can't see if it's my damage or if somebody's using some sort of hyper broken situation. I'm like, is that me? No, probably not me. More shields. I definitely need to start chucking stuff. I feel like it's impossible to run this mod unless you also, yeah, you run the inventory increase, like inventory space increaser thing. Because yeah, there's just too much inventory managing. You need to just be able to be like, fuck it, I throw everything away. Carthage says, if you're enjoying dark, nutty, gritty stuff, you just aren't going to find that. Yeah, I also don't know if you found too much of that in Borderlands 1. I feel like that's the thing that I'm kind of surprised by. Is like, to me, I get what people mean by like dark. It's not dark though. It's not the right word, I think, to define Borderlands 1. I think Borderlands 1 was like more serious. I think that's like the best way to describe it. It was less about like it never like it built tension way more, which I think that makes sense.
Holy shit. Aegon's dream is an assault rifle. One barrel shoots fire and one shoots cryo.
Ooh. I don't touch Tom Clancy games after the Division was such a disappointment. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Maybe would you guys? Let me ask these people like Tom Clancy stuff. Would you fuck with if they made a Splinter Cell though? Would that win you back? Which is kind of. Oh, sorry. What? Do you get it? What is this? Oh yeah, no, I did see that one. That one is ooh, splash damage is pretty nice. But I was gonna say that one is not. It's the like the sub skills I don't think are very good. But maybe it's not the sub skills. It was the main skills. I don't know. What's enough about Rafa's overdrive skills that would make that poppin'. You know. Yeah, I'm not sure if I think like what Carthage was saying he doesn't really like about the Division was the fact that like it changed the Tom Clancy whole vibe to be more not quite that same vibe of like dark and gritty, you know. Which honestly, guys, maybe I'm like a hater ass bitch, but I don't like the whole super dark vibe. Like I find it to be like exhausting, you know. Like that's one of the things that like I really fuck with Warhammer. The Dark Tide, Warhammer Dark Tide. I love it. But like playing that game is also like such a downer because it's dark as fuck all the time. You know?
Did UDC by chance?
But yeah, like I don't know, dark games to me, I'm like, I don't know, man. Like it's not that I hate them, it's just that I feel like I want to be able to see what I think. Like same thing with like the reason why I would be more inclined to play like Fallout over like Metro is that same reason of like I'm just like I don't want to stay in that like tension driven like feeling, I guess. Now with that being said though, I do think Borderlands 1 wasn't like dark. I think it was more serious. Also I think it was limited severely by like them not having funding. Where are you, Lone? You need to be picked up again? Also, I've seen like 0 crickets this whole time. I have one. I've seen one. Jesus! It's one hell of a spectacle. Ooh. It is the Ripper license, though, so no. Also no to that. It's also fucked up because I know, like, again, it's weird. There are some games, like for instance, Let It Die is a very, like, drab, but then it has, like, moments of pop and color, which, like, to me, I guess makes me feel like, this is something. You know? So I guess that's, like, again, it still feeds into the same feeling of, like, I just don't want to be, like, stuck in a gloomy, oh, this one's good. A gloomy hellscape for so long. Actually, I know that one's a really good one. That was the only, like, heavy ordnance weapons I was actually missing that, like, I know is absurd. It's the, like, disc ricochet situation. Little cricket, where are you? Why don't you exist? I mean, this is also the one thing that's kind of like a shell shock as well. Where when you see, like, when you have one of these mods on that's like, here's all of the shit ever. And you're like, wow. And then you see that, like, you still don't get drop. And then you see, like, just hours and hours of you farming just here before your eyes. And you're like, what the fuck, dude? Oh my god. Would have been such a bad time. Let me ask you this, Adventure. What is your favorite video game of all time? And why is it your favorite? I want to see you be happy. See what you're like when you enjoy something and you really love it. Also, give me a gauge of what you actually find endearing. I know what you don't like, but yeah. What is this? Oh wait, cricket, but not the special damn Merv. I've never seen a cricket with Merv on it, so maybe Moxie did get like a bugged weapon. I don't know. With that said, Randy Pitchford keeled over tomorrow. Would you all be? No, absolutely. I don't want death on Randy. I just, to me, it would be nice if Randy, one, stayed off Twitter and just didn't engage with people who were like, you know, saying shit that's, you know, most people, if you said it to their face, they'd be insulted. And also, I think it'd be good if Randy stayed in like in a position for like management, because I do think Randy's probably really good with people, or pretty good with people. I just don't know if he always makes the best choice for the game, because I think he likes aspects about Borderlands that maybe other people wouldn't. I think we kept getting more zany and silly jokes, and I think people actually really were warmed up to the point of like not everything was a joke in this game. They cut back on the silly dialogue significantly, and the only thing I would like to see a little more of is if they increase the atmospheric nature of the game. So like you would exist in the world without like someone talking to you even more, or like go on a mission that feels like scary. Like you're like, what if they challenge themselves to do that? Let's say there's a side quest where like you're going through a cave and it's terrifying, and they add ambience and they just like change the pace for a little bit. Like that I think would be really endearing. So funny seeing Lone run to like fight for his life, like it's like that image of the kid running with like a banana or something. All right, let's. I gotta quickly throw away some stuff because I accrued too many again. We don't really need the grenades as much as I love them. And I would like to use them one day. I don't think there's gonna be a time when Rafa, Amon, sorry, has a use for such a thing. I don't even know how I got that, actually. The ancient something boy? I don't know. Alrighty. Adventure Man says, Mr. Pac-Man, simply but effective. I know I'm not good at the game, unlike most games, but that game I always like to play when I want to get quick fix. Ooh. A quick fix. If you will. Interesting. But is that your like favorite game? Maybe. Okay. What's your favorite modern game? Maybe that's a better way to define it. Because Pac-Man, like to me, I'm like it doesn't help me very much at all of like why that is speaks to you in such a capacity. You know. What modern game, like a game in the last 15 years, you've enjoyed? Like a lot. Ooh, it's even better than what I have currently because it's ice. I think it'd be better if it was electricity, but still. Or radiation. Puts up projectiles and such. It's so crazy that we're more excited for purples. Just downright. I think they could fix that if they just let the like legendaries spawn with like alternative perks. That would be super huge. Didn't mean to do that. What is this? No, that's the I see it. It clicked eventually. I'm sorry, I'm behind so much. No. No cricket for me. Yeah, the mod. Ooh, the mod that I definitely need to get is that damn just inventory space thing. I apologize for taking so long. Let's see if this is pretty good. Pretty good. In fact, very good. Oh, but that's not... Okay, good. We got it. Eventually, we got it. Very good. Yeah, this is actually amazing. We'll see how good it is with this guy. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, gang. I might need to do like a refresh, just like back out and like load back in because I have too much shit to even like look at or scan through. I feel like we're definitely suffering from success here, or, you know, excessive power is another way to phrase it, but yeah. I was regarding this. BL1 was a great game. It doesn't stand up very well with modern competitors, but it's still... Yeah, no, I think it's good. I think BL1 has like an interesting thing where you can go back and play it now, and it stands out because it was so unique. Like the visual style is still really unique with very little games that can kind of do it. It also is quite dense. Like there's the DLCs and combined with that. It's also like there's not very many good co-op games that have like that much level of support, and they just work like almost perfectly like a lot of the way through. So I think it's also something that makes it really unique. Yeah, it's hard to describe, but like there's some games that like do not hold up well. I think Borderlands holds up really well. Same thing like BioShock. Like BioShock you can play right now and it's still like one of the best games you've ever played. And the same thing with all of them, honestly. Like even in Infinite is still like, I think we're gonna be able to, you know, in 10 years or another 20 years, that game is still gonna be extraordinarily special. Does that one have 2 shots? I don't know if it's possible to get the radiation thing with 2 shots. Oh, somebody wants a really good grenade. I could drop one for you. It's the best version of the grenade that my Rafa uses. Oh, nope. Nope. Actually, was that good? No, assault rifle damage. No, it's a booster thing again. Sorry! What are you shooting at me for? What'd I do to you? What is this? So 2 guns that shoot enemies. Ooh, you threw 2! Yes! Very cool! Thank you! I only have one that shoots 1. Hell yeah. That is awesome. Alright, are we okay to reset this? Because there's so much shit on the ground, it's hard to see stuff. Can we like quit to menu and join back in after Lone's everyone arrives right where I'm standing? But let's wait till Lone here so we don't accidentally like eat some of the legendaries he's looking for or looking at. You guys having a whole ass conversation in the chat. Let me see. Okay, I'm really ready for everybody to hate me, but I still like Borderlands. No, I think it's like, to me, I don't think anyone has the dislike. If you say Borderlands 1 is my favorite Borderlands, it's totally fine. I don't think anyone hates anybody for like liking a thing. I think what people dislike is when you say, this is shitty, they should go back to this. Then you kind of alienate everyone who likes the other thing. But you could say, dude, Borderlands 1 had this was so fun about this one mission was so fun to me. And I think everyone would like immediately start riding with you of like, I fucking remember that too. Do you guys remember the masher or like the masher weapons? Do you guys remember the like SMG that split into 4 bullets and just you like run up to a boss and you fucking eviscerate them as Lilith? Like that's what I think we mean. You always get more with honey than like bitter beer, I guess. It's the
Gnawing Fetus said, you all can leave and come back in. Unlike some PPL, I practice constant inventory management greater than.
Yes, I'm definitely not that guy. I'm definitely the person who I'm like, but I want to use that at one point. That sounds good to me. This could be useful in the future. Do I put it in my bank? Well, no, because I would like to maybe use it with this character eventually. So why would I put it in my bank? Then I got to find it again. And I may not be able to find it. Where are you? Nog. Although Nog, I don't know. I mean, we are farming for the Noisy Cricket, but I don't think we're improving our odds with the Noisy Cricket. I feel like we're just improving our odds of like legendaries, which is weird because like I think I'm actually more interested in like purples. So like if this isn't increasing the drop chance of Noisy Cricket, then I think I'd actually wouldn't mind farming for purples or farming in my worlds so that I can actually get the purples to drop basically, because I was getting a lot of purples beforehand, and purples are actually weirdly like better for me than legendaries because that's where the ordnance OP ordnance are. So I think I actually might alt out and just play in my world. But if anyone who else wants to keep around with Nog, it totally makes sense because there's just so much good stuff, like so much good stuff.
Gnawing Fetus said, give me a minute, I can DL that mod.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because that's the only thing that I'm kind of like that might be useful right now for me, I think. Also, what is this? Ooh, ballistic bod. It's a shotgun. Ooh, SMG. The only thing that I look for now, whenever I see Daedalus, whatever the hell is shotgun. If it's shotgun, then it spreads it like extra. But I guess this is a shotgun, so I guess you wouldn't want that. So SMG actually would probably be the best, weirdly enough. Wait, actually, we'll take that. That actually does not seem terrible, even though I don't have any space to really show it all right now. But hey, would you like be able to keep that? Let's drop this. Man, there's so much stuff. And the kickballer's actually not good unless you have the one thing on it, so... the special pretext.
McFlufferkin said the bod is a special shotgun. It counts as all weapon types for both challenges and any weapon stat bar.
Jesus Christ! Thank you so much for becoming a member, Mr. Venture. So sweet. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it very much. Let's see. Mr. Venture says, by the way, thank you all for putting up with me. I know I'm a lot to handle. Trust me, my wife tells me every day that I comment you for nothing, getting too angry. I'm appreciated. Yeah, I never got that you were angry. I think, like, to me, it's tough because I feel like there's a lot of people who, like, there's a version of, like, Twitter that exists for Borderlands, which is people just like, this sucks, I hate it. But I'm like, I don't understand what specific thing you have an issue with. And then it sometimes helps when someone's like, well, I don't like the way the series has went. And I'm like, okay, I completely understand now. Because, like, you're not going to be happy with this in any way because it's going a completely different route than everything. So at least I can understand you. And I can understand, I'm like, yeah, if I didn't like the way, like, if they took Fable and to an insanely, Fable is my favorite game of all time. If they took Fable and they put it in an entirely different direction, like made it like a fucking weird first-person shooter thing that doesn't have anything to do with Fable, I'd be pissed. So I understand that, so I can empathize with that, I guess. But I think, like, my goal is always to try to, in some capacity, understand somebody. Also, damn! Damage on Frostfire, that is all increased to convert to incendiary damage. That might be actually worth keeping. I'm not sure. Yes, I'm... maybe. I wonder. We can't use it, unfortunately, because it's the damn... we need the one shield perk. But still. Max shield. We know what it breaks is that. Ooh. What is this? Order. No. Order weapons are yucky. Oh, so this is one of the only weapons that doesn't have ricochet hellscapeness. Also, Fever says...
11234 said Grin. If you don't want the mod on, can't you just turn your difficulty too hard and it turns it off?
Oh yeah, maybe. We'll just do that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Is a shotgun? Also, Fever says, bruh, chill with the thumb. Listen, man, I tried to make it look nice, and I ended up being like too artsy for me, actually. But I was like, fuck it. I'm not remaking this whole thing. So then I just went with like a Lilith with some cool line art and such. Oh god. Get my shield back. Alright, let us switch to... No, I can't. I actually can't switch to stuff, unfortunately. So I think I might just play in my save world. And if you guys wanted to keep grinding some OP legendaries, you could. So let's put this away. It's one thing here. Also, guys, yell at me when it's like 4, please. I have to go to my nephew's, my niece's birthday. So I'll be a wee bit behind, or we have to stop the stream at that point. Alright, what are we doing? Let's drop some stuff for that, because that's pretty good.
McFlufferkin said you'd have to disable UVHM, and then you can change to hard.
Oh, am I on UVHM? I can't mess with anything. Oh, so you're saying Nong maybe would have to change from UVHM 4? What are we doing? Should we drop this? No, I kind of want to keep that. There's so many things. I could keep it, but I could put it in my bank. Idiot. Dumb, silly. Freak. This we'll never use. Might use the shotguns, honestly. But the bank. My poor bank is going to be full in no time. Where are you? Yeah, if anyone wants some good stuff, I'll throw it at the thing. I forgot to give you guys there's 2 things that you guys actually would want if you want a good ordnate weapon. In fact, what do you call it? If you want a fucking OP as hell ordnate weapon, cat, I got you. Also, yeah, I'll take that. I'll swap that out for mine. I got some ordnate weapons for you. They're not what you probably want, but they are good enough. Radius outwards and 1 impact. I don't know if that's good, but I'll take it. What is this? Grenade.
Catman 11234 said, I'd love an OP as hell ordnance weapon PLS.
Hell yes, I have 2 for you. It's the best ordnate weapon in the game, but it's also a little bit of a piece of shit to use. It's got slow projectiles. It's a little bit of a piece of shit. But other than that, it works really well. I was supposed to say, Ammon, how are you, Ammon?
Okay, perp mid
Ammon!
Have to reboot for it to take effect.
Grin, can a man dream for Let It Die? Well, you can't, but what you can do is in the description down below, Ammon, you can go and click if you're curious about my thoughts on Inferno, which most people who come in here talk about Let It Die are probably wanting me to talk about that. There's a clip that you'll be taken to a channel. It's Cat's channel. Cat may be streaming in the future, so if you wanted to subscribe to his channel and follow him there, you could. But what do you call it? It's Lone's lovely idea to make a clip of it. But if anyone wants to go see my thoughts on Let It Die Inferno, which I made a lot of guides for in the past, people oftentimes pop in our streams asking me about it. You just click on that link, and it's a nice little segmented video that will tell you what I feel about it and how I feel about it. So in case anyone ever says that or sees that, you can just always direct them to that. Yes! Alright, let me drop some stuff for you. This you can take. This you can take. Oh! Yikes. Never mind. Yikes. I should have, well,
Catman, 11,234 said, wow, LOL.
Yikes. Well, the only one you missed out. I didn't give you the good one, so we're okay. I just dropped you the disc launcher, which is good. It's just not crazy, which is fine. So are you still with me? I'll drop it right here. That's the 5 launcher. Is it this or is it this? I don't know. That's 4 shots exploding. I wish the PNGs loaded in, man. Sustained beam launcher. This. And also 5 discs or cryo. And I think it's better to have cryo, actually. So I'll put this here. Swap that off. It does have a little bit less of a cooldown, but it doesn't have cryo. And cryo is absolutely worth. Heatsink. Which one is better? They're both the same.
Gnawing Fetus said my bad.
No, it's all good.
Purple Drop mod is now active with me.
Oh, it is? All right. Well, are you with me, guy? Are you with you guys? I can just drop it later. You got this, cat? Yeah. Sorry. This is the thing. This is the best ordnance weapon in the game, by quite a mile, honestly. It is a giant like Gauss reactor core fire thing. But I'll join back on gnawing. I wish you would have. I don't want you to feel like you had to do that gnawing though. Again, guys, it's okay. You guys don't always have to bail me out. I do very much appreciate it, but yeah. Also, Fever says new Fable flexing with the dude. It's flexing with the graphics, man. But I'm terrified that they're gonna lose out on like the core fundamentals of Fable, like player choice and like body evolution, man. I hope they keep that shit in the game.
It's the streamer or the disc jockey.
Yeah, the disc jockey and the streamer are the two best ordnance in the game by like a significant mile. Yeah. The reason why is because they basically like they have like they can 10x their damage. This honestly the buzz axer. In fact. What do you call it? Lone. If you really like your ricochet build with the cannons, an infinitely better ricochet build is with the disc launcher. Like by a lot. But I just don't know if it works perfectly with yours. I think it does. But yeah, it's the same thing except it basically doesn't kill you, which is really cool. And it's less hellish on the eyes. But yeah, if you wanted to just stop by and grab this, because I don't think Cat wanted it, because he probably already has one. And then we'll move over to Nong's World. Mr. Venture says, Grin, take this however you want, but I think you are the tech person I can actually enjoy playing Borderlands 4 with, even if I don't like a lot about it, and that's a lot coming from me. Thank you so much. I appreciate the sentiment. I would try to. I tend to be on the purview of trying to find the good things and fun things.
Good enhancements you don't want, let me know. The ones I'm looking for are Jacobs, Torg, COV, Valdorf. And maybe Malawan.
Oh, enchantments? Oh, I see. Okay, enchantments. Gotcha. So everything, everything. Okay, I gotcha. I'll pick up whatever special relics I have, and I'll chuck them on the ground. Also, we're doing a quick run before we move over to Nong's World. Woo! More ricochets! Stop moving! You're instantly getting picked up. You're getting pulled. Oh, I tried alone. You kept getting sucked into the corner. Alright, no nothing. Let's head over to Nong's World. Mr. Adventure says, so are you playing, are you excited about the new DLC coming in February 2026? Which one? For Borderlands 4? I'm excited for the Headhunter packs. We're talking about Borderlands 4. I'm excited for all the post-launch content.
Catman11234 said, what interaction causes that kickball a massive spam of projectiles?
It's basically Jacobs. So like Jacobs has ricochet. So if you get Jacobs on a kickballer, it ricochets like crazy, and then if you get an artifact that increases
said, LOL, that was
kickball.
So funny, I going down and getting back up.
Teabagging accidentally. But yeah, but basically that's what it is. There's an artifact that basically has on like a non-critical headshot, it has a chance of ricocheting again. So you have 40% of a chance to do that. So you have like 4 balls in play, and it just keeps stacking infinitely, essentially. And then eventually it chills out because I think everything just dies, you know. But that's essentially the gimmick, is you have ricochets playing off of a thing that makes it so that any body shot ricochets. So it just increases the amount of ricochets hippity happening. Oh, you already started? Nice. But the game that I'm really excited for, Mr. Adventure, I'm not sure if you like RPGs, but like to me, I'm super excited for Outer Worlds. It's a game that has like, I don't know if it's dark humor, but it's like my kind of humor, which is like pessimistic in some capacity. I'm not sure to say pessimistic. It just kind of is like everything that could probably go wrong is going to go wrong, but we're gonna laugh at it nevertheless. And I like that vibe. That's a fun vibe to play around with.
McFlufferkin said Story Pack 1 and C4SH is due out for Q1 2026. Hopefully as early as January, but could be later.
Yeah, the thing that I really get happy
does
with,
say first few months, which would be end of January at the latest.
I was gonna say the thing that I'm the most excited for, probably, if I'm like being honest with myself, is probably like the legendary weapons that they're gonna sprinkle out in between now and then. Because I really like builds. Like I think I haven't seen so much of this game, like the side quests, the dungeons, the bunkers. I've seen a good bit, but there's still so much I haven't seen yet, and I can't wait to like find a new legendary weapon and be like, oh, what haven't I done? And then just do all those other things. And I like builds more than I like most other things, so kind of ends up being motivation for me to get after it in that way. So yeah. Oh, is this one of the things? It's damned. It's different element. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. What a weird gun. Got nuke on it. Nova on release. No. Mr. Venture says, okay, Outer Worlds stream that soon. So I can comment on it live. There's so many games now. Dude, it's so good. I think you'd like it. Well, I don't know. It is very silly. So maybe you won't love it, because I'm not sure. I still don't know. I'm not sure if you ever replied what games, like, what is your favorite game of the last the last 10, 20 years. So I don't know a gauge of like, oh, I think you'd like this game, so maybe we should shoot it in this stream. Because other times I'm not sure. I don't want to torture you. If we're playing a game that's like silly or what do you call it? Flamboyant in a way, as far as it playing with different tropes and things that people might sometimes not enjoy. But I tend to enjoy most of those things because I find them I like to think that you can find the angle in which you can enjoy it. You know, some sort of like, oh, this is silly. It's so silly that we can make fun of it, and that in itself could be fun. You know. What is this thing? Oh, wait a minute.
Knowing fetus sick cat. If you want an electo thing, kickballer, objective, and crit knife. I have one of each in my bank.
What are you? I already looked at you. We got nothing. Nothing. I wonder if that mod, you can literally tune it to the extent in which it's like you never see a blue in your life. It's all purple. And I'm like, actually, I kind of would be fine with this. Some would say broken. I would say, good enough. Also, I need to pick those things up, but I will sell this first. Still haven't seen a friggin' cricket. Save my life. God, I hope save files eventually get introduced, because, Jesus, it'd make this whole process a lot more chill. I'll do one more pass before I pick up all those artifacts that no one wants. I call them artifacts. They're enchantments or enhancements at this point, but they look like artifacts, so we're going to say artifacts. Mr. Adventure says, I like a game that can be relaxed in certain areas of it on the map, and then other areas be like overwhelming. That make I got what you mean. So like some areas are like hubs and they're like chill, and areas are hellish.
So I realized there isn't a way to get order licensed parts, so that type of enhancement is extremely niche for only the handful of pistols, rifles, and snipers.
Yeah, the order ones, yeah. The order's also just like, I feel like if there's anyone that they should probably adjust, it's with the order. All right, is order the charge one? That and Atlas. I think those two, like, I think it's insane that, like, Gearbox has made that. Like, if in playtesting, I think 90% of people would be like, I don't like this at all. Having, like, hold down my shot while enemies are running at me, it just feels like shit. Like, unless I cut them in half. Like, if I cut them in half with one shot, then maybe. But unless it's that, then no. Hell no, you know? Oh, I used it too much. Held down just a little much. No, now I'm just going to pick up all of the artifact type shit things I find. And you make the value judgment. Right? I look at it, carpet bombed, and yep, that's yep. Actually, yeah, I was gonna say, Adventure, have you tried Warhammer Dark Tide? Because that's definitely kind of what you describe, except it doesn't really have moments of levity. It definitely doesn't have that. It's like all in kind of shit.
McFlufferkin said, "You can get plenty of Atlas trackers, and even a few legendary effects with such. Enhancements can bypass the need to mode switch. Order is the only manufacturer that does not occur on other guns."
You can get plenty of Atlas trackers and even a few legendary effects with such enchantments. Oh yeah, no, I guess I was specifically talking about the like just the gun type itself,
where my shots have a 40% chance to ricochet on non-crit hits.
Oh, that's the like the main Jacob one you're looking. Oh, you're just looking for a better one of those. Lone, have you used the disc launcher at all? Or can it not work until you get like a Jacob's Skippy part on it? Or maybe you can't. I just like I would hate for you to invest so much into this build and then them to patch it. And you're like, well, fuck me, I guess. You know, whereas at least this thing I don't think they'll patch. The ricochet with the disc launcher, I don't think it has a bad interaction. It kind of fits what it's trying to do, I think. But maybe they'll leave it in the game. I think it'd be cool if they left it in the game. They just like lowered the severity of how fucking excessive it is, you know? Because it is like an extreme amount of visual pollution. Also, goddamn it, I touched a ledge and I fucking lost my weapon. My ordnance weapon.
Most of the legendary order weapons also bypass the charge mechanic. The few that still have it also have nice gimmicks like Goalkeeper or Fish.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. The one that like I watched that Moxie video where he basically talks about like the best weapons that he likes from every category. That's one of the videos I seen that that pistol actually is cool. So I was like, oh, let's go get it. But yeah, that was one of the things that to me stood out, which was basically like most people, like even in the comments, just despise Order, and the only weapons that people like with Order or Atlas are weapons that don't have the thing that is defining of that manufacturer, you know, which in Atlas cases is the tracking, like it auto tracks, so you don't have to worry about the tracking or something like that. And yeah, what is this? I just want to see this. Projectiles bound to our services, heats, full auto, initially charge, heat exchange. No, but it doesn't seem terrible. Also, Lone, there's a bunch of what do you call it? Things over here that I dropped. Maybe you don't want any of them, but they are there. They exist. All the enchantments. Also, I have what I think is a pretty good alchemist for Bolty, which is action skill duration, which is meh. Duration's okay. But kinetic damage and then kinetic action skill, I think could be good. Depends on what he wants and what their like base skills are. But it sounds not like complete shit, I suppose. Where is it? I thought I got a couple. Yeah. Ba-ba-da, ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Mr. Venture says, I just very selective when it comes to games. I like a lot of, I guess, everything and anything but spread out more throughout the maps and games. Interesting. So you like aspects of games, but not like any singular game, it sounds like? Huh. Have you tried Pal World? Because that's something that like does fit your categorization while simultaneously like not connecting it at all. Which is like, it's a very soft and light game, but it does have like a lot of like a big ass map with various degrees of severity. Some parts of the map are actually pretty hellish, but it just has the super like sweet atmospheric tone. So I don't know if that is a complete miss or what. No. Actually, it might be not terrible.
Lone Syndicate said, I've been farming for other things too, mainly for the Sniper Vex's build, so don't worry, Grin.
Ooh, okay.
Main reason I use this is 1 for efficiency, and 2, since I lag while join, it's easier to hit things.
Oh, I see. I got you. So this is your, like, I can't miss type shit. type shit. Makes sense in a fucked up way. Adventure says, I don't know if you know about the game Defiance. Oh, shit, that's a deep-ass game, man. That game was like an MMO back on PlayStation 3? Am I thinking about that right? Defiance? I wasn't misremembering that, but that was like my first foray into like RPGs. It was like this weird like Gatlin, like Tesla coil weapon that was really interesting.
Catman
I think about the same thing.
11,234 said might have gotten the best tank shield to go with the Immortal Aemon build. The Onion makes you immune to all damage for 2 seconds. With every armor segment broken, enough time to rebuild over shield.
Noring Peters said, speaking of lag, how is my connection for everyone?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm not biting it too badly. I also have a build that doesn't really require me to like stay on target. I just like shoot the ground and it ricochets and kills things. So I kind of get away with a lot, maybe too much. Also, don't we have a gun that we could like try to see if it's terrible? No, we have that one, but it's not very good. What can I swap this one up for? I love to blast too. Anyways, this. Boom! The only thing I think would make this a little bit better is if I had... Ooh, actually, I wonder if this would also work with, like, ricochets. Oh, I lost all of it. Fuck. Actually, that's the one that I don't have a lot of too, is Jacob's artifacts. A lot of Torgs. I just don't have the one that... License part on that. Guns with Jacob's parts increase the bounce chance. There's one that like on a there's a percentage chance for like on a body shot it still bops around. Who knows? Who knows? Sorry. I'll run back. God, this has a lot of bullets. Help! Please, I fucked up! Nog, please pay attention! No! No, please! No! Oh! Anybody! Ooh. Damn it! Well... I see you coming out of the garage. I appreciate you following through, even though I'm sure you saw me just die, but still. That's a convo for people other than me. Let me see.
Gnawing Fetus said, shot. Sorry.
No,
Grim.
it's okay. It makes sense. Like, I imagine we're doing something. Adventure says, so I have a question for everyone, including Mr. Streamer. My name's Grant. What game within the recent...
Lone Syndicate said, question Grin, are you doing an ordnance build on Rafa 2?
What game do I wish basically stopped? Is that what the question is? What game within the recent has shut down servers that you wish they... what game shut down? Okay, what game do you wish like didn't shut down servers? Easy, dude. Battleborn. Not recent. I fucking love Battleborn. I love Battleborn a lot. I still wish they would have kept the servers up at least, so that the community could kind of made the game what it is. But that's the one game I'll always say. As far as anything else, I don't really know too many games that have died recently. Yeah, like games that have shut off servers, and unless they just have kind of already fallen into obscurity. The only game that I know that has done that is Battleborn, which is not really they turn off the servers. They just like shut down the entire game basically. I think even if you have it now, you can't you don't technically have it. It's a little strange. But yeah, that's definitely mine. I wonder what yours is. What do you call it? Yeah, Mr. Adventure. I'm curious. What would yours be? Also, does anyone know if you can get this like disc launcher in Ricochet?
No one would say Concord.
That is true. That is true. Concord was rough. All right. Concord, man. I look back on it and I like. I don't know what it is, but like you know how like Asian developers are like, let's just make hot everything. Like it's almost like Asian developers are just like, let's hedge our bets. Okay, let's make something smexy. Let's make something fun, poppy. etc. And then everyone else is just like, what if we tried to lose the most amount of money possible? And you're like, what is that wrong? What happened to you? Who did this? Why do you want to cause this such violence so much? Also, oh god. So if I chuck this, one shot. Oh, is this not? What? This, throw this gun. Oh, it's one of these things. So we throw it in the air, and then it just kind of shoots like crazy. Oh, I thought it had legs. I know it has a cute little... Oh, I pet it and it died. Well, you can't pet your little friend. Ooh, should I keep you?
Catman11234 said, is there a build associated with the kickballer doing what it does? I found a Jacobs one and the right weapon augment with 40% chance to ricochet non-crits, but it is very weak, doesn't ricochet.
Yeah, I think there's just 2 requirements. There's other builds that like have it do more damage, like Rafa does increases the like non-gun projectile thing, which I don't know if that counts as, to tell you the truth, but I do know there's ways to like slightly amplify it, but I think the whole point of it is just that it gets crazy, but you will kill yourself in doing it. You will hurt yourself in confusion type shit. So yes. Actually, that is the only grenade I'm kind of... that thing, is that what it was? Ground something triggers this effect when enabled. Shock damage. Let's try that.
McFlufferkin said, I'd also say Battleborn only because new life has come to my all-time favorite game and MMO, City of Heroes, thanks to the officially sanctioned private server, which has been around longer than OG.
Cool!
The Lone Syndicate, said Cat. I have a spare crit knife if you want one.
Jealous. Oh, my body. Ah. Oh, boy. Oh. Ah.
Gnawing Fetus said there's builds to make it so you don't have to crit, but the basic is have Kickballer with Jakobs, deal guaranteed crits, shoot profit.
Shoot profit, yeah. Also, I don't. Yeah, this Husky one is not the one that I think is quite good. This is the one. Actually, no. I think it sucks that there's just not a Husky version of it, like that's still roaming. It's just like a shoots in air type thing. Unfortunately. Apparently, this is also a really good pistol. Just the one that's like a what's it called? The 7 Sense spawns in orbits. Apparently, one of the better pistols in the game. Very neat. Are we ready to rock? I wish I could push people so I could just nudge them out of the area just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, let's see if this actually works. I don't even know. This is the first time I've used this shield that like drains my stamina. Or my shield whilst I use it. But does me getting over shield help? It does. So I can like permanently run around as like a Tesla coil. That's kind of fun. Wow, that actually might be better than the one. Well, I killed myself. Thank you. I should stop moving. It did kind of work. Oh god. I gotta drop this. Do one of these. Now I am... Where are you? It's working. Yeah, we have 2 people doing this. So I will say, as much as people like complain about the like the balance of this game, not balance, like the performance issues, that is kind of impressive that we see like 2 kickballs, which is absolutely like a broken interaction, and then the game does not immediately die, is kind of impressive in a weird way. Like, it absolutely should just break, like, lag your game, but I have, like, no drop frames when that happens, which is insane. And I'm not running, like, a super giga PC either. Ooh. Melee detonate damage and 1 extra charge? Hell yeah.
McFlufferkin said, while I know most will swear by Jacobs as the go-to kinetic brand for Vex to use, I feel like order guns and legendaries were made for her in particular.
I haven't played Vex yet, so I can't quite comment, but I would assume that makes some sense.
Catman11234 said that
I think everyone just uses Jacobs.
Is hilarious. Also, I am def not doing the same thing the other kickball is doing. My projectiles are bright green, and I see almost none.
Oh, okay.
Lone Syndicate said, better cat.
Lone is like teaching a Padawan how to essentially destroy the world, like it's some sort of freaky dark mage type shit. I love this weapon so much. I wish. I think I might just want to make a build just with this, because it very much feels like the OG, like masher. Not masher. What is it called? There's like a anarchy is what it's called. I think it was called the anarchy. Really good weapon. Maybe one of these.
McFlufferkin said, to be fair, the official splash image of Vex on the shift page has her holding an Order AR, so I feel like it's at least intended by the devs for her to at least try them.
I could see how they could go about that. This is the most consistent of the weapons we got, so we'll use that.
Catman 11234 said, my problem is I need a COV1 so that it becomes full auto. One think LOL. Either that or maybe more chance to ricochet.
This one sounds kind of interesting. Direct damage, enemies explode from additional damage. No, probably not. So you're missing something that make the thing holds chain and sequence work? Now I'm getting so many alchemists for fucking for our boy. Drop this. For Bolty. I wonder if he already has one now, and I'm just picking up nothing. I don't know. I remember Alchemist, but I don't remember the other one. I thought it was Alchemist and Physic? Physic? Or some, yeah. I'm gonna have a stroke. Oh, is that the one? It is. I don't know if that's the right skill allotment, though.
Lone Syndicate said, Cat, on my screen, you obliterating everything. I'm not even shooting at the boss. Those aren't my projectile on screen.
Ooh, so it was Cat. He just doesn't know his violent strength. Very anime, but anyways. Alright. Also, Mr. Adventure says, curious before I go, how come my chat doesn't get read out? Doesn't have to be a long. No. So it's one thing that you basically have to put exclamation point S and yes. But that basically is what it is. Exclamation point S is what gives people the ability
with Harlow,
to read out.
I have a skill that makes every shot crit, which feeds that very well. I think Rafa and Vex have similar skills. IDK about Amon. That's why I can just swap out to it and wreck.
Oh, okay. Every shot. Yeah. That's like the where like the one build gets even insane, more crazy. Is like I think it's Harlow and Vex have both two builds that basically have like an everything crits kind of build, which is wild.
Catman 11234 said, "I'm saying the colors are different. One kickballer is bright blue, and one kickballer is bright green.
Because one is
my bright green is blighted out by the blue on my screen.
Oh, it's probably because of the
I can't make
corrosive.
every shot crit.
Like what do you call it? You probably have a corrosive kickball. My bright green is blotched out by blue on my screen. I can't make. Yeah, I think it's because the kickball always has like a basically like an effect, a particle effect behind it. So yeah. Do. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba ba ba.
Syndicate said I won't use the kickballer.
Hey, George, not by Adventure. Hope I can talk to you again. Hopefully, next game we play, you connect with. I hope that will one. Or maybe even tell me a game that you're interested in. Maybe I'll give it a look. That's probably not. I'm a creature of habit. I play like 5 games every year, and I play those probably. So yes, but we might try. We might dabble. I'm kind of a creature. I say that and I know I feel like I'm lying. So I don't like to lie. Got whoop up. And one of these. Oh god, ow, ow.
Catman 11,234 said so yay with gnawing every shot ricochets. For me, I've got only a 40% chance. Now K wants to just save the kickballer for the bank for my other chars. Haha.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. Yeah, because I think it still works. Like, I think it's good for bossing, but maybe not for, like, doing what everyone else is doing, which is, like, creating, like, 17 projectiles in the air.
It did take months, and waiting for your 3-week vacation to end before we finally got you to try Risk of Rain 2.
That's true. That is true. Now, I will have you guys know, I had a great time. I had a great time. But it's just easy when you know what you know, you know? It's just like, hey, I know what to expect when I play this insert whatever game, you know?
Gnawing Fetus said, corrosive, doesn't propagate visually. You soloed the boss this time around, pretty much.
So this is a situation where Gnawing is... Well, actually, I don't know about that. I did shoot a lot, too, but maybe I don't do enough damage. I don't know. Fire 2-second bullets that home in on nearby targets. Oh, it's just that. I see it's a sniper. It looked big, so I thought it was an ordnance weapon. Oh, another one of these. Yeah, if anyone wants another one of the best weapons for ordnance damage, it's kind of like for builds, though. It's not very good for, like, just all-purpose stuff. Also, I am sorry if I'm holding y'all back by looking at shit. I'm trying to make it not a nightmare. What is this? I'll take that, actually. That could be good. That's a good action skill. Oh, actually, I think that'd be great for Gnawing, actually. Well, maybe not great. It's okay for Gnawing. It's got action skill cooldown as a supporting thing, and it's got the siphon health increase, but maybe not.
Gnawing Fetus said, nah, you can do some damage GRINN, but not how the damage just CHONK down after a few seconds.
Chunked down for
McFlufferkin said. Also, something of a fun fact I learned. The dev that made Megabox seems to be the same that made Crab Game, and have been working on another game that may have been shelved with a 3-year hiatus.
So they're just the guys that like basically like farm out content type shit? Huh. I'm still excited to play that. That's the only game that like I feel like I'm gonna forget about, but I actually do want to do that. Fluff says, or you somehow managed to crack the code. Yeah, this is the issue that like I would try to say this, but I told you guys about this. I was in classes from like majority of my school life that was basically in classes with people who have learning disabilities, people who have like really poor writing comprehension, all these things. And because I was usually in that classroom, it's like underfunded and all that stuff. That they basically turned me into like a person who had trouble learning into a person that kind of helped manage and teach these other kids. And I got really good at teaching anybody on the planet I could teach. Anyways, and then I didn't get very well taught. Anyways. So I basically got the maybe this is why I like my I'm not sure if it's dyslexia or whatever it is. So I have a hard time reading things that are almost perfectly sequenced that I haven't read before, because a lot of it's like kind of like pattern recognition. That's why I oftentimes say I have never seen that before. I've never seen that word written before, and it's just because that's like most of my thing. So it's weird that like
McFlufferkin said. He's definitely appealing to younger generations. Most of his marketing is via YouTube Shorts and uses wording that drive engagement.
I mean, I can't hate it. I feel like that, yeah. Adapt or die kind of thing. Especially when people are a dick about it, you know? Like some people are like, it's almost like when people make like a game for a certain type of audience, like Borderlands 3. Borderlands 3 is the best example of like, we're making a game for this audience, but we fucking hate that we have to do that. So then it's just evil, you know? Sorry, that wasn't what you said at all. I had a splintering thought of like, well, do we like that or do I not like that? I guess I kind of like that when people like take advantage of like evolve for the better, I guess. Granted, I haven't seen the ads, so maybe they're awful. Kind of a weird thing to hedge all your bets on. Is like, I think that sounds good. Also, we probably should switch over to ZZ just so I can kind of chunk out some of that. We didn't make the best headway as far as finding a singular noisy cricket, so I do wonder if that's just a really weird drop chance situation. I definitely think that's something that I call bullshit on a little bit, and maybe I shouldn't be so confident in saying it called bullshit, but it does. My experience with the game has been very strange in that regard.
The Flufferkin said, Yeah, I'm not criticizing it, despite it being something that would turn me off. Otherwise, as I do quite like Megabonk, I just wouldn't have played Crab Game if not for playing it.
Yeah. I think that's what it's kind of meant to. It's meant to be like a community amplification game, you know? I don't think you're supposed to play the game like by your own lonesome, you know? Do. Ooh, they're cool. Yeah, the 6-shot homing is kind of nice, but when you have like 300 shots, it's not that a god now thing. Let's do this. Also, I forgot to do this. Now we can start shooting.
Gnawing Fetus said I can turn this to UVHM4, so when the cricket drops, it has better chances to have mods, if y'all want.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind with that, but I feel like we're probably going to wind down here in a couple minutes. Not wind down, sorry, we're just going to move over to another game. So I think keep it now.
He might try to add multiplayer for Megabonk too, adding more layers of risk of rain, or as others have called it, possibility of precipitation.
Ooh, that's a good idea. That's also a really nice way of phrasing it. The only thing my Amon's missing a little bit, we need like some small point into something that gives us healing. I do think it is one of the funniest things seeing you guys like pop off and then just like Hail Mary, like run the fuck away, like screaming like, ah, it's gonna hit me. Ooh, that's interesting. Increases accuracy, and it is also a COV weapon. Accuracy increases more COV. Maybe. Intriguing. What the heck is this? Oh, it's a shotgun. I thought it was an ordnance. So many weapons look like they should be ordnance, but they're not. Feels like being lied to. What did you drop? Was it something for look at or no? Just trying to make space. Probably just trying to make space.
Said, on that note, I'll be streaming it for a proper length tomorrow, rather than squeezing it in as a short one before my BG3 co-op session.
Ooh, what are you streaming?
Hope to see y'all there.
What are you streaming again? What is that? Is that a new game that you were talking about? Megabonk. Oh, is that what it was called? Okay. So it's a game that was made by the person that made Crab Game? Gotcha. Oh, we're going to some place. I just grabbed it because I don't know. We're leaving. I don't want to. I do think we're going to be set free when we finally get the save editor. I think it's just going to be like, it feels like you can just have fun, and everyone kind of plays off of the thing that they're having the most fun with. And also I think it's going to be like a different.
Said, turned it to UVHM4.
Ooh, nice. All right, sweet. That didn't take that long at all. Actually, I thought it might.
Lone Syndicate said you swapping now, Grin.
Let's do one more, I guess, just because yes, I think we still got a little bit of time. Yeah, we got plenty of time. I don't know if this is a better shield. It says it increases my electro damage, but. Ooh, is this for Bolty? Nope, still not. Brawler for Amon. Is that actually something we want? Damage hit, boy. Yeah. That is the only thing that we could probably have better with our Amon thing. With purple class mods, I do believe you're able to have like 2 underbarrel or understats that are pretty good. Also, I finally feel like I have enough to switch over in Zenless Zone 0 my Ambi or Sambi to the other artifact set, which I think is her like actual ideal artifact set. So
Lone Syndicate said, "Grin, you never answer my question on if you have a Rafa ordnance build."
Yeah, I have a great Rafa ordnance build. Do you want it? So I can give you one. Want to go see my Rafa ordnance build? Go check out my. I'll show you guys. I'll show you my Rafa ordnance build. I'll be right back. I'll be back. My Rafa's ordnance build, I would wager, is actually better than the kickball build by like a significant amount. Not just because it doesn't kill you, but because it what do you call it? It has infinite range, which I think maybe your kickballer does. But I thought you needed to get the first kickball to hit first. Shit, I forgot. I need to join in on you. Can I do it from here? I can. But yes. Oh. Unless I misunderstood the question. Grin, you never answered my question on if you have a Rafa ordnance. Yeah, I do. I have a Rafa ordnance build and I have an Amon ordnance build. 'Tis a thing of beauty. The reason why I asked if you want it is because my other characters are basically holding all of my Rafa ordnance build and I can just drop it for somebody. I would like to keep one of them in the bank just in case I accidentally like sell something that's important. I accidentally killed myself somehow. How the fuck did that happen? I don't know. So this has much faster reload. Also, we're so fast. We're zooming. Oh, that's why you were asking if I had Rafa's build, because you wanted to give me that. Ooh, Ordnance Chance is pretty interesting. I would take, but I need to drop so much shit, so give me a minute. But I would take this. Thank you. Also, I think I need to drop like a random amount of this too, which is stuff that I think I picked up because I was like, maybe, and it ended up not being great. We have so many guns, man. So many. Thrown guns has legs and shoots enemies. That is cool that we have that. Throw homing, shoots enemy, no. Continuous fire, Torgue stickies, Hyperion things. I have too much shit, man. Too much stuff that's not even that good. Shit! I got really good. Also, I perceived Lone's comment as like, do you have an ordnate build? I thought he should have known that, so it makes much more sense that what he said. Also, yeah. That's so cool. I love this so much. Chuck some grenades, and then hit this, and you see the health bar go. Actually, can we try something? I think I've tried this before, but I think this boss is different in the sense that I wonder if my targeting of my grenades will actually be affected on him. Yeah, like I wonder if my dots will basically like seek out other enemies. So could I, this one time, could I just deal damage to the boss specifically? So stop shooting when he comes to the boss. Lone, I don't think we. Lone has a really slightly bad habit of jumping in there, but yeah, and then pausing, which you're like, please. Also, I'm so happy that Boltigot gave me this one, which is like a crazy spawning. It's basically the best mobbing version of the Tediore Chuck, where you can like kill most things you throw this at. It also does eat up your ammunition like crazy. Alright, is he? Oh, we got one more of this. right, this. I just want to see. Well, give it a minute. Not quite. No, it worked. It worked out. Yeah, so it did kill him instantly. I just gotta give it some time. Actually, I didn't kill myself that time. I'm not sure how I did. But yeah. So it does work. It does work in 4-stack co-op, even with like ads everywhere. Yes, I don't know how I died there. I might have. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what. Oh, so I should probably look at the loot. I keep fucking just not doing that at all. Da-ba-da-ba. Ooh, I'll take you. Actually, I can't.
McFlufferkins said missed opportunity for Vex's incarnate action skill to allow her to hover indefinitely.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I feel like, yeah, I wonder how that would be. There's certain things that, like, it's weird that Borderlands hasn't done.
Said on UVHM4 to boot.
Yeah. Like, if we're on UVHM5, I wonder. I think we've tried it against a Vault Monster. I think they have more health. I just wasn't sure if it was going to be able to stack things. Yeah, sorry, not stack them. I'm not saying the wrong thing. But yeah, I wasn't sure if it was going to be able to work, basically. Because of how many ads are everywhere. I wonder if it would have prioritized stuff. Also, yeah, dude, this is so much better than the Merv. The Merv has, like, such little impact damage. The one that's just... Basically, it's like you send out 2 missiles. It hits so fucking hard. Yeah, one-shots most things. That's awesome. Except for the boss, of course. In that case, the boss, I think the Merv is the better one. Because it just, like, if the boss doesn't move, it's pretty good. Throw away my guns. Kickball go crazy. Oh, I'll throw some of these. There we go. We still have that. Oh, could be good. Fires things and scan a rock. No, it's not good. It's just kind of fine. All right, gang. Well, I think we're going to move over to ZZZ, play for a little bit. I'm not sure we're going to be able to go a full hour. We'll see. But, yes, because my thing is at 4, but we probably want to leave probably at like 3:30. So probably be a little less time than just that. But, yes, I think we made good headway. I think we got some good stuff. I think that's such a rare find is like the cricket with any sort of like TDR augment on it. Like I very rarely have seen a cricket with anything subsect on it. So I think it's just super rare. Maybe only when you're playing like OP level 5 do like those types of things eventually happen. I think Nub uploaded something to the Discord eventually that showed like what UVHM has an effect on as far as like the additional drop things on average or something like that, which was interesting to see. But thank you, Nong, for hosting. Big Dick Nong out here helping us unlock in this hella loot. Let me swap over to good old game. Quit tab menu. Open up ZZZ. Oh!
Noring Peters said cricket with TDORI. Heard. You'll keep it on.
Yeah, it's right here. So it should exist. It should be able to be a thing. Right here. This is what apparently it exists in. And again, what honestly might be better is like anything TDR variant wise. Like if it turned into, I don't think guns with legs would be good if you happen to get that one drop on this, which I don't even know if it can drop with this. I've seen so few guns with legs, it's insane. I've only seen like one out of like hours and hours and hours of playing. So I know it's possible, but maybe it's the same as like Merv, which is just like good luck. It's like almost impossible.
Lord Blazefire 1985 said, "GRINN, yo, I have a question. What is your favorite genre in games?"
Oh, it's easy. RPGs. 100% RPGs. Not even close. If I had to pick second, it's probably anything to do with like progression. So like you could argue like base building would be a progression loop that I really like, or builds and like loot. It's weird to say progression because that kind of applies to a lot of stuff, but those are the variants that I most enjoy. That's why, like, to me, I still think like a game that was almost like tailor-made for me specifically is Power Worlds.
McFlufferkin said, "I want someone to prove that divided focus can drop with underbarrels. Maliwan would be the dream, but I just want to know."
Yeah, I know. That's I think a lot of us, which I think is kind of annoying. Like, I don't like that clearly there is like some legendaries who just can't drop with other shit, which I find just like that's irritating. Now, eventually, if they're like, well, to tell you the truth, we kind of wanted to like have like events where we like open them up to drop with all these other variables to kind of get people to to test out those like one weapons and get like the god tier version of it. But we don't want to have them all the way available because that'll be a little OP. We want to have it like increase the level of desire with certain people and their desire to want to like get into it and this stuff and play it. Yeah, we're doing. I muted Zenless, so let's turn it on. Alrighty. Here we are. We've arrived. We are sitting on a slight stock hold of almost 30,000, sorry, gems. So we're doing pretty good. It's okay. Still not, I think it's maybe a guarantee pull-ish. Not a guarantee pull with the weapon, although the weapon is also, it makes it just hell. But yes.
Coffee is not a must, but a common relaxed mindset sure is.
Raid Nate said,
"What about you,
no idea
Lord?
We were streaming early
I'm
today, so
sorry.
super late.
I know you slept. You left the stream early. I forgot to mention at the top. Forgive me, Raid. You didn't miss much. Actually, it was a very fun stream. But yes. What do you call? Yeah, we were streaming a little early because it's my niece's birthday in a couple hours here. So we're gonna go and be a good uncle and be present. I'm not sure if I'll engage too much because I'm just it's hard to talk to kids sometimes because you're like, oh, I don't want to talk to you, but I'm there. I'm like, hey, if you need something from me, I try to help. This, good, and...
McFlufferkin said, that should be plenty for whomever you want to pull for in the upcoming banner.
Yes, so I think we should be good, like, even on general, just to, like, go for the weird lady, because I do have, what's her name, which is viable, I think, for her.
Asset confirmed.
Where are you? Did I pass you? I must have. I have her, so I think she'll be able to benefit from her. And I also have Tiger Girl, which I think like this would be a really good team for her. Is her, and then the like Chunig person. Although I did level this fat buck up for nothing. Sorry.
Or cook.
He's actually not terrible. I still don't really know how he works, so that's why I hate him so much. But yes. So I think I will go for her because I do think I'm gonna skip most of the characters unless they lead with the like cyber guy. If they do that to me, then I'm fucked. but I would like the cyber guy. Anyways, but yeah, the only thing I kind of need to do...
McFlufferkin said Yixuan is currently the only one that can benefit from Lucia at the moment, followed by Minato and Yidari to come up next.
Oh yeah, so I'm in the only criteria that can actually leverage sketch cool.
Fire 1985 said, I believe you might like Mistfall Hunter, but I'm not at my Batcave yet. But I'll show you the trailer later.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm going out the best I can.
You're going out the best. Okay. Enjoy. I hope you have a great day. If you're leaving, is that what you meant? What do you go? Thanks so much for stopping by, Lord. We always like hearing from you, buddy. Let us see. Okay, so events. I checked off some off the thing. I think I did this one. Yeah, I didn't. I guess I should do the final showdown thing. I don't know how this event really works. Basically, it wants you to play the new characters, and I'm just like, hurry up! I don't want to read what the buffs do. Just give me the buffs, and I'll just try to follow damage sequencing. This final stage. Which one should I equip, guys? That are not shitty. Increases spawn rate of husk balls and ether power alongside enemy. I don't really like the random environmental shit. Each stack of husk ball additional 2 balls increases the damage. Maybe. I'm gonna go with like a husk ball build. Each time ether power can cancel refresh. Addition things. I don't know which one to take. Let's just use this. Let's try. This is what I mean, where I'm like the worst. I just am like.
Soldier Orphe. I'm not late.
My Orphe's better than your Orphe, I bet. But maybe I should use her because I think she was quite good just in general.
Yahoo! See at your service.
Yeah, let's use you. I honestly just don't have many options to play you.
You know.
It's so annoying. I can't have to do it like this.
Better start digging graves.
You like my scent? Thank you. Actually, it's a very sweet compliment. Dude, I remember I heard that when you guys remember like when this whole craze about like the ick was happening with ladies, like they were making a bunch of Instagram videos about shit like that. And it was just a solid bit of like, I hate this. Oh god, these certain aspects of like when dudes have insert whatever. It was the one that always surprised me. Is this loud? I feel like it's loud. Let's turn it down a little bit. It always surprised me when you found out like certain things. You're like, oh, I didn't even know that was like a thing that women thought about. But apparently, like the scent, like your smell, if you smell like shit, which is not surprising, big turnoff for people. Which honestly, I kind of get. I think that's also what you hear from like anime conventions all the time, which is people who are just like, just for the love of God, wear deodorant, and you're like, what? Why do you even need to tell people this? Oh, we got an extra couple seconds. Boom. Chill out. I'm not sure if I'm playing her optimally, but hey. Spin, 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 spin. Dodge. Big hit. Bot up. Boom. Slowly but surely. At least we passed. We got B. I wish there was like a thing, like when it goes like this, you basically can like time it, and as soon as the thing closes, boom, you do like good damage. So it has like a variable of why you'd use that, you know? Also, her piggybacking like a giant thing is kind of crazy. Oh god. I thought we spawned more boxes or something.
McFlufferkin said, because people become nose blind to their own common odors of whatever environment they live in, convention goers need to develop better hygiene habits.
I see. So they're like basement dwellers that are just like used to their own filth. I feel like that's kind of, I mean, yeah, that checks out, I think.
Syndicate said Grin. I want to see that Orphe build when you get a chance.
It's not that good. I didn't mean to overhype, but to be clear. It's a solid, it's okay. It's a solid amount of yes, okay? I wouldn't say it's anything super cool or like violently OP, but it is an amount that exists. Also, I've picked a random amount. We passed with floating colors. Also, I think I only lost the one with Orphe. Orphe's just like, I don't know how she becomes, like how she deals her most damage. I thought it was just like using her, like, some of her abilities in tandem. Ooh. And this. I'm actually digging the song. It's kind of like a nice little funk thing. Especially when you listen to it like 1,000 times, it kind of checks out. That it would probably not be complete shit. Oh shit! Shit! I'm wasting my resources. And big hit.
Here comes the big one.
We almost doubled the thing. The resource. Got a couple seconds left.
Keep distance. Sustain fire.
I wish he sounds okay.
McFlufferkin said Orphe is aftershocking from the start of an encounter. It's probably why she ends up dealing the most damage due to pure consistency.
Oh, really? Orphe? Oh, I thought this lady was better. I tried playing Orphe and I fucking biffed it. I couldn't get like I got B on one of these things.
Catman11234 said pheromones are a thing. You gotta love the smell of your partner.
Yeah, I think they mentioned that like it was weird because they think like, do you want your man to smell? I was watching, it was like a TikTok a long time ago where people are basically like, hey, what's like a big ick for you? And then they mentioned like scent, like if he smells weird. And they mentioned that they didn't mention what like people think of like, oh, like aftershave smell or like whatever the hell. It was stuff like cookies or cinnamon. You know, I was like, that kind of makes sense, I guess. But it wasn't like you smell like this sexy cologne type thing. It was like, no, I just want you to smell like, and it kind of makes sense. Where like you signal like warmth and care and nurturing things, and not like, yeah, weird things, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Certain sense, or I guess pulled from some other thing. I also do love the memes where it's like a person basically like watching a short on his phone of like a woman talking about an ick, and it's like a guy breathing weird, and then he opens up like his notes app and scrolls, and it's like 300 like doesn't like when I snore, doesn't like when I walk too fast, doesn't like shit, and then he types in like another one at like 346, and you're like, yeah, man, definitely don't want to use the collective like variance of everyone's weird specificity. What they find enjoyable and not. But it would be good if we could all, that'd be really good. What if each gender came together and said, hey, we generally don't like 15 things. What are those 15 things? And then you fervently debate those 15 things on the guy's side, and the women's do the same thing on the women's side. So we each know these are fucking massive things to us. Okay? I think smell honestly would be a good uniform one. I'm not sure if a lady smelled like BO, I'd be like,
fragrances make a big difference in enjoying your environment. It's why they add the scent of sulfur/rotten eggs to gas rather than something like fresh baked cookies.
Ooh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I bet it like signals things that you don't necessarily think about probably. All right, so we check that off the list. Let us open up this. Go here. All right, so I did that. What's the lowest time horizon that we have? We have 8 days. 8 days. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Not fine. We already did that though, and we got this. Nice. All right. 9 days. We're good. That's nothing actually. Actually, did I use Evelyn? I didn't. Let's quickly fucking use this. I had a bubble in my chest. Ow. Oh, also, yeah, I forgot to show you my Orphe build. It's okay. I know Lone's like a mid-maxer-ish.
Gas leaks would be odorless otherwise, and we wouldn't want it being a pleasant scent, as we'd not GTFO.
Yeah. What is a scent that you guys like maybe you shouldn't dislike, but you do? Like, I know some people like markers and, what is it called? Markers is one. Gasoline, I feel like people like a lot too on average, which I think I can fuck with both those things. But, like, there's some stuff which is weird. Like, for me, I don't know what it is, but do you guys know, like, it's gonna sound like really fucked up a little bit, but, like, do you guys know basement smell? Like, it's kind of like old, mossy,
Lone Syndicate
yeah,
said,
stuffy a little bit. There's something about that I kind of find, maybe it's like homey or something. I don't know, maybe it's just so much of my childhood was like when you went to the basement, you play video games, that like it has like a resonance thing in my head where like I think most people would attribute it to be like it smells old in here, gross, and I'm just like, I don't know, it smells like home in a weird way, which is so weird. But yeah.
Gnawing Fetus said, I like the smell of burnt matches.
Ooh.
Like, light it and 2 to 3 seconds later, blow it out.
Interesting. That's a little unique. That wouldn't come to mind otherwise. Also, Raid said, how am I going? I'm going pretty good. Sorry, I never caught the second part of your sentence. But yeah, what do you call it?
Flufferkin said, while I wouldn't say I like it, I've built a tolerance to skunk sprays, at least when they're distant and waft in.
Damn, really? That's like a... I know some people who also like the smell of fish because they like ate it all the time.
My Orphe build is pretty bad. TBH.
I don't know what makes a good Orphe build. Is the problem. I just kind of go for stats that I follow a pseudo guide that's like you want this level of these. You want these traits, which is like critical damage, attack, and all these things. I think Orphe is actually one of the easier ones to build because she just doesn't require like weird shit that's like HP, and you're like, what? Fuck! I gotta find HP artifacts in the sea of the ones that I kept, which are not that. Oh, it wants me to use my ult. Sorry. What the heck's that? Does anybody have any irrational fear that they know they probably shouldn't, but probably do, or hesitate to? I'm trying to think. I'm not sure if your brain's able to parse out like what you perceive as irrational and not, you know?
Elite target confirmed. That's Roger. Neutralize.
This version of Sambi. How dare you stand where she will hopefully eventually one day stand? I don't know. Boom. One more. Did we get stunned if I do this? God damn it. No. Go to Hugh. Sambi, please. Thank you.
All exits are now sealed.
Into one of these. God, I would say there's no cooler person that's just like snap.
And it's why I can't bring myself to play the original Alan Wake. I have an irrational fear of shadowy figures, not darkness itself.
Right. I forgot about that. That's so. What does that come from? Do you think? Do you think it comes from like I had this moment when I was a kid, Fluff, where I was sitting on my bed and I put I had this habit of like putting shit on my chair.
Said, I am terrified of bees.
That's fair though.
If I see one within 20 feet, I am backing away slowly.
Oh, really?
If I hear one, I am running away, screaming like a little bitch.
I know a lot of people like that though.
Said, all right, you can view my Orphe whenever.
All right, let's check it out.
Raidnade said, plus IDK, how much crit rate Orphe needs because she gets a bunch for free.
Yeah, I thought that I remember seeing the video that said the same thing, which was kind of tough to parse out. Friends list, loan. How do I see you? Is it this? And then is it info? Yes. I'm jealous you have her so badly. It's the one character I look at and I'm like, damn it! Fuck! Alright, let's see. You have 43 crit, 2k attack, 150 damage, and 2.5 energy recharge and stuff. Why do you have her on this artifact set? Isn't this the one you want? Or is maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but maybe I think maybe she doesn't think that too. I don't know. Huh. Damage, amazing, solid. These artifacts are pretty decent. Good, not very good actually. It's not bad with the critical rate. It's not the worst. It's definitely not great though. This is also tough. That's pretty good. This is my Orphe, and you got the weapon to boot. You son of a bitch. Wait, what? Oh, I thought I seen 2 stars there. I was like, what the fuck? Also, did I not look at the thing, the special thing? This means nothing to me. This is why I didn't show it, is because like maybe for somebody you guys recognize. I don't know. But this is my totally normal Orphe. Actually, I don't even know how I rolled. I just kind of did follow the guide I was following to. We have a solid 21 critical rate. Amazing, I know. We have a lot of critical. We have a lot of attack though, and we have a lot of critical damage. Okay, and a decent amount of critical things. She's also fully leveled up. We completely primed her in that regard. Oh no, so that is the right artifact set. Yeah, I'm well. I thought maybe that was right, but yeah, artifact set's pretty good. Damage.
Lone Syndicate said,
not great.
When all the passive kick in my Orphe Haas,
Decent.
100% crit rate. Also, what you mean, Grin, that's her best 4.
Yeah, I fucked up. Yep.
The other set is for support characters.
Look at that shit.
Orphe is an attack.
McFluffirkin said since TTS was still on cooldown, if I could rationalize it, it wouldn't be a phobia. But growing up I simply get jumpy when I see what looks to be a person or animal in my periphery, dark rooms.
Huh, I wonder if it's like an instinct from like passed down by like some sort of ancestral shit where like you're like, no, get the fuck out of there. But yes, I probably could replace this with a critical rate one eventually, but I do not have it. But yes, not bad. I have a lot of critical damage and not a lot of critical rate, and I bet we want more critical rate. Although I thought she did also get a shit ton of critical rate, so that's why it was one of those things where like she technically has 20%, which means she probably has, I don't know, 60% or something like that. No, maybe not 60%, 4%, which is not great, but you know. But yeah. What are we doing? We are going to look at what's next for us to do and achieve. Click on this, damn it. So I should double check on what exactly we're leaving.
Said, that's crazy. My Orphe has 24 crit rate and 130 crit damage. My build is at.
Build is also at. Alright, let's see. What's next? Yeah, that I think is fine. Is there anything like less time is happening? Yeah, I don't want to really care. But I've stopped doing these, which is a shame because I actually quite like it. It's not enough value to get me to do it, you know? For 12 days, 5 days. I just did this though.
When all the passive kicks in, your Orphe has 78% crit rate.
Oh, with my okay, yeah. So I think maybe that's why I'm good. So we're good. Me and Reen Raid are okay. It's not 100%, but I think it's okay. So if anything, Lone has like he has probably like 100% critical rate then, right? Damn. Oh my god, my body. Oh Jesus. Oh man, I don't know how people sit like for so long. Oh, I like continually get up and move a little bit just because my body is all tight. It is story. No, it is probably a little bit story, but not completely story. Let's go do that. We'll skip story. We'll do these things. So we'll do these things. Non-voice story. I hate it. I just got to get my critical damage up. Yeah, I don't know what in this game is a good amount of critical damage. Because in Zenless, I know it's like anything that's like past 280 is pretty nuts. But in this game, I'm not sure. I think probably like 170 up is probably pretty good.
Lone Syndicate said, I actually am overcapping on crit rate by 0.4%.
That's crazy. You did the exact math. Wait, is this,
McFluffican said I don't have Evelyn, nor do I currently have either her or Orphe's W engine. Should I try pulling for the latter since I may be skipping most of the new agents until the idols?
I mean, Orphe seems like a good character. She's not very involved. Like, you switch to her, you activate the ability, then you just stop, right? So it doesn't feel... I don't know, I find her useful, but not like... there's characters that like satisfy the gamey part of your brain that likes to like you know, sequence this and then sequence that, and then you're like, oh wow. With her, I don't quite feel that way. It's pretty an easy character, which I remember people talking about. So if you want a character that just will make your account better, I think that's a good idea. If you wanted a character that like you could have fun with, because eventually you're just gonna get to the point where you're like, I haven't played a new character in fucking like 3 months. And then in that case, you might be like, all right, apparently this character that just came out is good at at a base. So she don't need all these things to make her function, which is probably unlikely because this game takes you know, sequences quite hard. But it says, yo, I'm late. Yeah, we've been streaming for a little bit. Also, Bolty, I have a ton of like alchemist shit for you, class mods. Unless I'm misunderstanding, like unless I forgot what you said. But I thought one of them was alchemist.
So actually,
maybe not.
For crit damage, you normally don't want anything over 200% because you'll start getting diminishing returns.
Yeah. Oh, for critical damage? Is that where you go to attack?
Said, my new main team is Seed, Trigger, and Orphe, and I got Trigger's engine in the previous banner, didn't get Seed, so I'm wondering if Orphe's engine would make her that much more potent.
Maybe. Oh, God. You.
No, perfect conduit. It's time. I've been on standby for a long time. This is your lucky day.
So we probably should have Astra going. Astra's the only character I have no
Norrin
experience.
Fetus said Grin. It's 16 minutes before when we usually start.
Yes.
I don't have time zone memorized, so I DK the time exactly.
2:47, so we still have a little bit of time. But I don't know if if we want to go early to the party, like when someone tells you the party's at this, but we want to be there by whatever, so we're gonna go 20 minutes earlier. So this could be shit like that. Also, that's the only thing I don't like about what's her name, Sambi, is I can't see when she's like doing things. Like you only see numbers and not her like her charges. Like right here, it's hard to see like when she has full charge. I think she does right now. Also, I will say, C does seem like she always wants to be swapped to, which is kind of weird and interesting at the same time. Yeah. Not the best performance. I'm not really sure how to use two of those characters, so I'm like, I just played Sambi.
Raidnade said also, I saw a video of the Sambi buffs a while back, and they look great.
Yes, I did see a little bit too. I didn't see a lot of it, but I seen a tiny little portion. I thought, ooh, okay. I don't know if it means like big shit, big stuff's happening or what, but you'd hope at least it like improves her. When an agent is activating a chain attack ultimate, this whole squad gains a buff. When activating a special skill, you get Decibel, aka regeneration points. Who is the contender? That's fine. That should work. I don't think these characters are defined by their ult. I think they're good, but I don't think there's better. It's like their base damage and attacking. I probably should read those, but I will not. This is a crazy team, dude.
Lone Syndicate said, so the caps for all stats are as follow for attack. It's 3k for crit damage at 200% crit rate, 100% obviously for AM and AP. I think 200 and 450 is the cap. Don't quote me on it though.
Oh, okay. I don't know how much you need to stay on field with Orphe. I think I always like to hold it down like till she has her 3 beams and then I switch off. I don't know if that's optimal, but that's what we do. Also, if you thought Borderlands was like a sea of numbers and I can't see shit, let me tell you, this team is insane. This team is a little nuts. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Actually, I wanted to switch to you. And then I wanted to use your ability. Then I wanted to use this. And I wanted to use Orphe. It's cool that she basically is immune when she's doing that in that state, which is kind of cool. Feet kick things. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Into a punchy combo. Wipeout. Yeah, I've been playing new Digimon game, by the way. Is it shitty? Or not shitty. Is it like the Digimon that I remember, which is like all the Digimon games that ever existed were kind of scuffed? They look kind of like they never like, they look like kind of like old Pokemon-esque game type shit. Dude, if we got a modern day Pokemon game, that'd be kind of cool. Gain damage boost for 15 seconds every 2 seconds without taking damage. I don't know about that. When activating a chain attack, ultimate, or any of these things, special attacks. I guess we'll try that one. We'll try that one. Weird, but okay. I probably should check chain attack because Aster's there.
Lone Syndicate said then lastly for Rupture Agent. I'm also not sure on the cap for HP. I want to say at 20k, but don't quote on it.
So the cap for all stats are following.
Said,
I see.
Dude, the premium Miyabi team with Vivian is numbers galore.
Vivian with Miyabi and Vivian. Yeah, I don't find that as much. I mean, maybe I just feel like it slows down because like a lot of Miyabi is like holding down something so that she goes bink and then, slashes the world in half. Oh, I don't know. My shoulders. Alrighty. Also, man, I don't know why they always give a soldier, whatever her name is, Machete Lady, and it's just like a real big. Can we put this down already? Place your damn thing in the ground. There we go. Let me just slash. We'll swap off, I guess. It is kind of cool that you can like sequence like that. So I kind of get the soldier thing actually. Never mind. Yeah, when she's that felt good. Parried.
Raid Nate said also I hope the new robot guy they showed is a Rupture character.
Dude, I just hope he's like a beefy DPS. Don't make a guy that's like giga jacked be like, I'm gonna support you. Fuck you, dude. Make him like, I'm here to tear you in half. But you have to actually know my combos to make it good. And I'd be like, ooh, say less.
Lone
you agree?
Yeah. What you got against Harren?
Actually, I kind of came around. I just never felt her like she was very powerful. But now, no, that actually felt pretty decent with her. I take it back. I was wrong. That actually chain attack stuff felt pretty decent. Let's keep that going, whatever that is. Yeah, actually, I felt like the best team that we've used this for. That like soldier one, because I felt like you could constantly like it synergized with your desire swap, which I think Seed actually does like weirdly always want. At least like sometimes I feel like I'm constantly swapping with Seed, and it feels pretty great. Reorienting over here. Get enough power so that you can put your damn stake in the ground, Mrs. Lady. This. I wanted to switch to you. There we go. But also, I think it's just, yeah.
McFlufferkin said not to be a pessimist, but they didn't put that robot monk in the background, likely because he'll be another A-rank.
No!
You know how Hoyo prioritizes waifus and tends to relegate most males as A-rank.
Oh, do this to me! Don't say that, please! Oh, that was such a destructive comment, man. Don't say that. What are the odds that they would do it back to back? Low? I really hope they don't do that, man. That'd be such a bummer. Also, he's behind them, so maybe that's a hint at like, well, see, he's just meant to be a support. I hope he is like a fun. Also, wouldn't it be great if you didn't need like 16 characters to make a character function? Wouldn't that be just the fucking best, dude? Also, no one was not kidding. These are fast events. Jesus. I think the only one that's long is the damn like bang boo defense thing, which is a little shitty. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Dunzo! Woo!
McFlufferkin said it's tempered
Bang.
expectations and pattern recognition at this
Yeah,
rate.
hopefully.
Zhao
It's
got
not,
put in the 2.0 teaser and already has had some spotlight, so that'd be why they didn't emphasize her as much as the newer.
Yeah, but a man can dream, and I'd rather be what do you call what's the term? I'd rather be a fool that has hope than a cynic that has that hates, that is like gonna kill himself. It's a horrible phrasing, but you know the point. You get the point. I'd rather hold out for that one thing than like, because at least the guy that like, what's it called? Living in ignorance. You're happy for most of the time, you know, and then you're unhappy for this last little bit. Whereas the person that's like, it's gonna be shitty, it's gonna be shitty, it's gonna be shitty, and then he's happy, but he's only happy for that small amount of time. It's the math of joy or whatever. Anyways, yeah, let's start chipping away a little bit at the Bang Boo thing. I do need to bang this out, probably. And it does look very cool. Also, what is Belle wearing? I don't know. Fuck it. Let's go to this. All right. Oh. Also, I don't know if King Boo is anything special. I mean, I don't know. He's not a legendary, so I'm not sure. I think they're good, but not great. I still think legendary Bang Boos still have the main thing. Are still the main Big Pooba. All right. Go battle. We haven't unlocked everything yet. Bang Boos slowly recover HP on photosizing charges. Enables all illusionary barriers have reduced attack.
Raidenade said, when does 2.3 drop for Ziz again? I for gore.
I have no idea either, my man.
McFlufferkin said, another case is the remodel they did to Lucia. They adjusted her outfit and proportions due to negative feedback from their CN player base. And apparently Seed sold very poorly despite the feat.
Huh. So wait, who's Lucia again? Who's Lucia again? Did they ask her to adjust her model in a bad way? What did they get her to change about Lucia? Check the banner during the Orphe a day or so after that ended. Check the banner duration. Sorry, for Orphe. That's when it ends. Oh, I see. It's probably I think it was 4 days. And usually it's Wednesdays. Probably next Wednesday. Is that when it is? Because I thought the banner was actually close to end. I just don't want to click out of this and look.
Lone Syndicate said, also found out the name of the yin and yang twin-tail girl. Her name is Dylan. She is a small queen. I sent her to the Discord comparing her height with Vivian and Ziz. 1.3 drops October 13th.
Huh. Okay. October 13th? Oh, that's actually wait a ways away, I think. Oh, maybe not.
Previously, Lucia
No, it's
had
far away.
curvier hips,
It's
flatter
soon.
chest, and an underboob window. They changed her outfit, slimmed her lower half, and gave her a bigger bust.
Previously, Lucia had curvy hips, flatter chest, and underboob weapon. They changed her outfit, slimmed her lower half, and gave her a big... I wonder if we could see whatever she looked like originally. I would love to see a before and after of her now or her then. I forget how to play this kind of. That's a battle guy. Oh, I didn't want to do that, but okay. Great, yeah, that's great. Why isn't it? Yeah, well, we're big time screwed. Why did he turn like that?
McFlufferkin said, "We can. Her old design was the original short teaser, and her original model was in-game."
I'll
check that out in a minute.
Send that to the Discord
yeah,
as well.
I'd be cool. I appreciate that very much. I'm curious what it would be, because it sounds like it should be good. Also, we're fighting for. We just want to pass these. We're not going to try to go for gold. Oh no! I gotta get through. Fight this motherfucker, please! No! Oh, this other side's also dying. Well, shit on all of us. Oh. Everything's too expansive. What does this thing do also? I haven't played this in a month. We have only a couple of health left. Alright, well, we're probably gonna die. Alright, I'll check that out in a minute. Alright, we can put a box thing here. There. This side's gonna be super vulnerable. Yeah, I think how I used to gamify this beforehand, I was big into like getting extra resources early on, and then being able to upgrade everything, and then going from there. We won! Kind of. Alright, let's see what Lone sent us. Lone. Discord. I don't know why I don't see our Discord up. Oh, Discord's kind of in a weird state. There we go. Fluff messaged me. Is that Fluff messaging me with the re thing or different? Let's check this one out first. Alright, let's see. Let us see.
Catman11234 said 1 hour until 4
Yes,
PM.
we're probably going to check these out and probably a good idea to wind down, or maybe not wind down, but like let's not. Like, the tower defense to me is not. it's too like it's too strategic for me to like be able to talk and think. But this is the thing. Okay. Oh. Okay. So this is how she originally looked. Crazy hips, wild hips. Okay, I'd say it's an improvement. I don't hate this bit, but yeah. Same general vibe, but they just gave her some tits. Got it. That's not the worst. That kind of makes sense. And then Lone also sent us this. That looks crazy. This one looks right. I wish they did something with her hair, to be honest, because her hair is still basic, but the outfit looks cool. Anyways, yes, I was gonna say, yeah, I don't dislike the improvement. The improvement where you get a little bit more chesticles, etc. Not the bad adjustment, I don't think. It definitely doesn't look kind of like what I was hoping. I shouldn't say that. I wish basically they made her ears a little bit longer and shit. I think that'd be like fun touch-ups, but I don't like dislike the character. I don't know if it just kind of comes across as like a very tiny like girl mage essentially. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah. I think I wanted to say.
Said I'm hyped for Dylan. She looks so cool.
Is Dylan the huge chick?
McFlufferkin said I'm mostly not a fan of the outfit change. The proportions are whatever, but I do have an underboob preference.
I feel like underboob always comes across as a little more hoary. It's a little more like, oh, this is provocative, like too much provocativeness. But I was gonna say, what was I going to say? This is a quick PSA. If anyone's still watching, I should probably mention this top of the stream again. By the way, next week is going to be the week that's going to be very strange. I have family coming into town for various reasons, and I don't know when I'll be able to stream. So I just want to give you guys a heads up that next week might be very, like, I don't know. It might be like very tighter streams, and they might be slightly early. So it'll be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But just like kind of play it by ear, if that's okay, because we have only one of the days should be compromised. So one of the days should be like earlier, essentially. So just FYI, one of those days, either Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, might be weird. Might be like, I have to stream like one day, like 12 p.m. and we only get to stream for 2 hours that day. It's likely how it's going to be. And I'll try to get that in because I still wanted to hang out with you guys that day. But the other day should theoretically not be crazy, although it is always weird to have like my family in the house and the walls are thin and they're hearing me ramble and say crazy shit. So it's always tough a little bit, but I'd let you guys know that just to keep it a thing. Again, I don't like streaming super early because I feel like people have jobs, especially on Thursday and Friday, and I don't want to stream when they're probably on working hours. So I always like to stream at like 3, but it shouldn't be every day. It should still just only be one of those days that there's a thing happening. But ladies and gentlemen, I think we kicked ass today in this stream. We got a shit ton of gear for Borderlands 4. If Boti's still here, Boti, I might load up Borderlands 4 and drop you those alchemist things if you want, but I don't know if you're still here. You might have been like, I already got one. I thought it was Alchemist and Physic or something with a P. That I haven't found any of the P ones, but I have found a lot of Alchemist ones. And then one of them had like some pretty good stats. Unless Alchemist was not the other one, but I thought it was Alchemist and another thing. But yes, I'm not sure if it's worth it, but if you want it, I could log on.
Do what you gotta do,
into
if I miss the stream. Just know my spurt is here supporting.
Thank you! Your spirit, I appreciate it so much. I do like to also... Yeah, like, even if people had, like, crazy things in their lives, I think I might actually move the stream just so that certain people could still be here, because you guys have always been here, and I always appreciate you guys being here, etc. But yeah, let me know, Bolty, if you want me to do that right now. I'll hop on? Okay, I'll hop on, too. I'll drop off those things, which I think was on my aim on. Let's hope.
Knowing Fetus said
Scion
that's true. And Alchemist was what he was looking for.
Raid
okay, Scion
will attempt to be up earlier next week if the streams end up being...
Thank you. I apologize for not telling you yesterday, Raid. That's might be... It was a last-minute thing. I knew I had to update you guys, and I fucked up. I didn't say it.
Catman 11,234 said, "Got nowhere else to go. Not too easy to get rid of me."
Well, if I could lock it down, I would. If I could lock down a lot of you guys, I would. Sounds like a toxic trait, honestly. But still. Also, what do you call it? Yes, I think actually we're getting kind of somewhat close. I think we're almost at the end. Well, probably not close. Probably still 2 weeks out from getting an actual event in the game. And by event, I mean, what is it called? Like a thing that we actually can strive for, like a headhunter pack. Not a headhunter pack. Like I think there's gonna be like a little event. At least that's what they showed. I think in the like the pre-launch gameplay. But my hope is honestly just that the modders crack the save game editor. That's the main desire that I have. Jump into thing. Jumping on my game, buddy. Also, it's kind of crazy how fast you can just load into an encounter. Let's see. Yes, I have these two. I have the Potent Alchemist with action skill duration, kinetic damage by 40, and action skill damage by 45. I also have one that is the Consuming Alchemist, which is status effect chance, melee critical chance,
specific weekend challenges
and
for
attack skill
I figure
damage.
We get the horrors of Kairos event after Vex and Harlow's, so 2 more weekends to go.
Okay, so we are nice. We are 2 more weekends. Also, try to kill shit as Amon if you possible, because Amon, we need that skin. Dude, I feel like if we ever didn't clear the challenge and they just held the skin back, I'd be pissed. I'm like, you better fucking lie. You better say, hey guys, you did it. Just lie through your teeth, please. Yeah. Is Bolty here, by the way? No, he's not yet. Not yet. Not yet. We could do a little
Raid
farming.
Nate said, "Oh yeah, Grin, did you install the loot luck mod?"
I have it. I will try. Let me do. I'll say on record I will do it by next stream. Just because you guys keep talking about it. I want it. I do. I'm honestly the one that I'm the most interested in is just the. It's something that makes inventory managing like easier, so like just having more space. Like I'm the one thing that I would download is the like, just give me like a fucking 1,000 pocket space because Jesus Christ, I can't. It's too much. I'm the opposite of Nong in that sense, where Nong is like I don't mind the inventory managing, and I just can't. I can't describe something that's not that's less fun.
I don't want to fiddle with my inventory.
Oh, okay.
Gnawing Fetus said if we fail a weekend mission, I imagine they'll hold it back, but also run it again later.
I just lie to me. Just say like, "Hey, you did it. We got like 2 kills." I feel like it's like when people say we only have like limited stock.
There's a few options for big.
It's like you can order more.
I'll send you the link to it.
Oh man.
Try the 999 inventory one.
Yeah. I thought there was also one that like the one that Bolty used. I thought was also like it's like a mixture of all 3 of those perks into one. Are these good? I don't know. Do. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been an absolute delight. Thank you so much for spending time with me. We will be streaming Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and if you still wanted to see some fun gameplay stuff, I believe Fluff is not playing Borderlands, but something else entirely. But I think it's different, so if you want to see some sort of game that you may not know about, but it probably hits like a truck, then yes. Also, I'm getting hit with Discord messages. I don't know what that is, what's happening, but yes.
Gnawing Fetus said if they don't hold it back when we fail, there will be 0 reason to actually do
but there'll always be a reason. It's the illusion of reason, though. Like, it's the same reason why, like, it's like the reason why FOMO exists. Like, just because you tell someone, hey, there's limited stock, doesn't mean they actually have limited stock. It doesn't mean, like, anything like that. All it means is, like, hey, we're trying to inflate the feeling of demand so that you have to then act. Which I don't think requires you to actually, like, hold true. You just have to create this, like, you have to stimulate that feeling of loss. So I think the idea of, like, oh my god, but you could lose. Because I think even in Borderlands 3, I don't think in Borderlands 3, in the history of all of these things, we've ever lost a challenge. So I think they kind of know, like, we're just doing this to make it so that people can, like, do that. And honestly, with how many people are playing the game, I'm sure they kind of, like, math out how, like, it is going to be done regardless. Because if you don't get the reward, like, that's like, the thing. Let's say there's 2 simulations. One, where you try to grind, and you grind, like, constantly. Every day you're farming for aim on, boss battles, just for this challenge. And then you don't get it, and you're, like, super under the line. How motivated are you to do it again? Hey, not at all. But if you did get it, then you're like, oh shit, hell yeah, I had an effect on the world. But if you didn't get it, then you'd be like, well, what the fuck, man? I'm doing my part, no one else is doing their part. So I think it wouldn't actually be the outcome you think.
Then they'll have to lie about us succeeding, not just gives us it as a pity bonus.
Yeah, maybe, but I think it would still. I don't know. I think the feeling, like the end result, I think is what most things optimize for. So like, which person would feel the most empowered? The person who was given it as like, oh, you guys didn't clear it, but I gave it to you anyway. Because then it would disintegrate the idea of like action. It's like, oh, they're always going to give it to us infinitely. You know what I mean?
Since Vault bosses are the main source of specific legendary class mods, easy to farm them.
Yeah. But I think like if you look at this just as an end goal like thing, if somebody was like, oh, well, we gave it to you anyway, that would truly be what Nong is suggesting, which is like it would cannibalize. Like, oh, I don't need to farm for it because they're going to give it to us anyway. But the idea they're like, oh no, you guys pulled it off. Then the people who were already grinding for it, they're like, yeah, I farmed the boss. We farmed the boss like fucking 8 times. We were trying to farm for other gear, but we ended up putting our part in, and we got this cool skin for it. So you feel like you're a part of it, opposed to the alternative. But this is like end state thinking, I guess. It's not necessarily like moral or anything like that. It's just what would be the best outcome to make our players feel a certain way. I think that the one that I think is what they're doing, which is like you're always going to be able to clear it, and even if you don't, we'll just say you can. Because it ends up making you feel more special and making you feel like, oh, my input or effect had like a thing. I wouldn't be surprised if they threw one in there as like, hey, you guys didn't clear it, but we'll tack this on to the next week's thing, just to kind of create the illusion that that's not what's happening, even though most of them are probably that. But anyways, this could just be like, this could not be true. This is just a thing that would make more sense to me about like the sequence of this. I think back at Borderlands 3, and I don't think we ever didn't achieve a skin challenge ever. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think that was never the case. So I would assume that that's really consistent. Like that's crazy likelihood that you always get to complete the challenge when it's like kill a billion things sometimes. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, go check out Fluff. He's streaming right now. What do you call it? I love you guys a bit. Hope I can see you guys again on Thursday. Again, look alive for next week's streams being a little chaotic and weird. Only one of them probably should be like segmented, not at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. It might be at 12 like today. Thank you guys so much for your time. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And goodbye. I clicked the button too quickly. Goodbye. Also, there is a video on the Share with Grin channel. Good luck finding it. Bye.